Two. Fantastic. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, gentle fellas, welcome to Where's Your Head Up podcast. It's your boy KD.
King Bruce.
William McDowell. I don't wanna leave. If guys don't know that William's nickname is Will. And when he wills it, it happens.
My God.
And then he has a brother called Liam.
My God.
William.
Where you going, sir?
I'm going somewhere. McDowell. He eats McDonald's. And the D for that is Doc. So when you put it all together, William McDowell has the will to have a brother called Liam. That they go to McDonald's every day and have a Doc. Which in conclusion means they like meat. And when I say meat, I mean the word of God. So when you put it all together now, if your name is William, go and find your Liam.
So you're promoting what?
I'm promoting the word of God.
So William should go find his own Liam, alright?
But when you break it down to Liam, now, Liam is an Irish name.
That's enough. Wait. The Josh True funny era is gone. You know that one where it's just like, oh,
Liam
don't leave me.
Liam
No,
is an Irish name.
Stop that.
Leave me.
Now, Louis,
Yeah,
and
leave
him
me.
dumb. And if you are dumb,
Oh, gosh.
anyways, and we have Lee.
There you go. Great introduction. How are you guys? Good. Hey, so no, I need to go back to that for a second, bro. You know, that's actually how some people preach, and they just lose you.
Like no correlation.
No correlation. You know,
There was
just random
I was
points.
listening to a preacher was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was all going good. It was preaching about, I forget what it was preaching about, but then it started like addressing like young girls. Yeah.
Oh no.
And it started addressing
Not
young
the
girls.
young girls.
And it was like, you guys, you just give your body up to any man, any this, any that. Say, you just let him finger you anyhow. And at that point, I had to turn the sermon off. He lost me. How can you be saying fingering while you're preaching the word of God?
No discernment.
Fingering.
That's crazy.
Like, fingering.
Some people just be raw dogging the sermon as well.
Yeah, no, because I like
That's crazy,
either that was a moment that he was like, you got vexed, you're even fingering each other, or he's just like he wrote that in his notes singing, the young people are gonna love this one.
Like, why not just say you like to give your body up? That one is still okay, but when you're getting explicit and saying fingering and
on
stuff
a
like that,
pulpit as well,
it's
is
crazy.
Was there even like context for him going at women in the sermon? Did it
No, it
make
was like
sense?
when you are not being holy, you have to be set apart,
Okay.
like consecrate yourself.
Yeah.
And then and those preachings, they always go at the women a lot. What about the men?
the man them, but the man
about
them
the
is
man them?
fingering.
Yeah, it's the man them that's responsible.
What about the man them?
Isn't it, boys? No,
Why you looking at me for?
no, you're the point.
You're married. It's okay.
No, I don't know. I think it's mad. I think even was it here we were talking about modesty? I think modesty as well. I think it goes both ways. Remember we were saying? I was even having a
Like,
chat.
do we
before.
address right now before you put on the camera? Was that modest?
It was appropriate for
For the weather, yeah?
for the weather with the boys in the studio.
Ah.
But then you have to remember that there's women watching this, and you don't want to.
You don't want them to lust over you.
Yeah. We have to just keep everything
Modest.
modest. You know, but like modesty is it's both ways. Was always pointed at women.
Yeah.
all the time. And I think I understand.
They're an easy
It's
target.
easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand how easy it is. Like, cover your breasts. It's like I understand that's the easier thing. But like, what about the guy? And then I think my conversation on modesty was like, it's not only like dressing. What about like flashy, like just the flashy lifestyle, sort of extravagance.
Yeah, like modesty is usually only tied to and limited to sexuality.
Yeah.
Like modesty is like
It's a moderation.
It's
right?
a moderation of a lot of things.
But then is modesty like? Is there like? What am I trying to say? Like when we say modesty, like what can be modest to somebody else will not be modest to another person. Like
there's
say,
no baseline.
yeah, like what's
Yeah,
the line for modesty? Because the girl can come out and wear, say she's.
I think it's cultural context. I think like in this generation, like breast out is not considered modest, but even just showing a bit of your line, I think that is relatively modest in a sense because of the context. Like people are actually they're showing their nipples, they're showing all that stuff. So
we're dating the age where it's like the girls not even wearing tape anymore. It's just it's a vibe.
Out.
So I think it's cultural context.
Yeah, no, I even think so. When we talk about modesty a lot, it's usually about where's the line, and people say, men are gonna lust over her if they see your ankles anyways. And I was like, I hear that. He's a
Some
perv.
men.
Yeah, not all men.
I hope not.
Yeah, I pray not. But like, if some guys are just pervs.
So I was actually watching a documentary on YouTube about the whole our culture and how this woman basically used a country, and there's an African country where women all dress modestly,
Right.
and all they see is ankles. And trust me, men use those ankles to determine what they want to do.
That's so mad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because all they see is ankles, so that's all they go off
So
of.
they've.
So for
they've
them,
been
it's
to
like,
be like,
oh,
ankles.
they're
Yeah.
like, fat ankles means that shit.
Oh my
Yeah,
days. That's crazy.
I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this
There
documentary.
are some good
a few years
ankles
ago.
though.
Oh jeez, no flip.
Nah, there are some
not
good
in
ankles.
this context, bro.
No, like no, in that con obviously, come on, bro. Like there are some ankles you look at and like you have good ankles, and other ones
No,
your ankles are a bit
you're right.
rough.
There's some ankles are rough. Yeah, 100%. rough and dry. No, bro, have you ever caught these chicks with like white ankles? Have you caught them before?
Not lately.
Nah,
maybe during like uni times.
Catch them before.
Nah, I've caught them, bro. I've catched them before, bro. Bro, like,
Catch them before.
bro, you see like one of them. Like, there's one time I was talking to someone recent. I don't know what.
Do you know what?
Bro, no, she just like as in it was because you sit. You know where you sit sometimes and your jeans just roll up. Because these jeans were like these jeans that sort of cover. Yeah. So this like rolled up. So she's definitely not.
She didn't expect.
I'm not
She didn't
judging her.
expect.
I'm
it.
judging her though.
I'm not. Because if I show you my ankles now,
I'm not
it's
judging
rough.
her. I'm not- You see, right now,
I'm wearing socks for a reason.
I knew I was leaving my house. I doubled the cream in my legs.
Yeah, no, you have shorts on, bro. You have shorts on.
No, that's what I'm saying. She didn't prepare for that.
You can't blame her. You can't blame her.
No, should I tell you when I
I
judge
can't know
people?
because it threw me off, bro. But I saw that I was like, wait, is she white?
It's 18 degrees today. It's 18 degrees today. There's some people that will leave their house with sandals on or slippers. And it's, bro, you see, it's like talcum powder.
Yeah.
Just be left the trail of it. They're that dry. Those are the people I'm judging. Because you left your house.
I hear it.
You have no decorum.
She just threw me off. It threw me off. Like I wasn't supposed to
Is
see
it
it.
because
But
it was a girl?
maybe, but like, boy, it threw me off, bro. Like it's like because like if I saw Smiley with like with dry ankles, like just sort of expected.
I say you don't.
No, but it's expected with guys because guys play football and all that stuff.
Yeah,
we
but-
play rough, you know.
Yeah, I know, but just seeing that was just like
it's just, yeah.
like you know, so okay, you know, I just like okay, let me not look down at ankles again. But yeah, going back to your statement that some ankles are nice, I agree.
Yeah, some ankles are nice.
Oiled.
And what's it called? Anklet.
I don't know about that anymore,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not going to lie.
Well, you don't like it?
Yeah, there's a certain vibe that comes along
Or
with
Juge.
that. I don't
Oh, the bracelets on.
yeah.
He had one or two things like that. Around the belly button as well.
No, that one is rough.
The waist.
That one is rough.
Yeah.
They say it's for weight management.
Especially if
Bro, they say if it's getting too tight, I'm gaining weight. I'm not a fool.
Bro.
I used to think it was a vibe, man. So, like, bro, you know, in uni days, bro, girls are, all of a sudden they need to pull up their flipping whatever, bro, their leggings,
leggings,
yeah, and their crop tops,
tops,
and it's like I used to see it and I was like, you know, I would lust, and then you know I started seeing the type of girls, you know, you start encountering the type of girls that wear this.
there's a track record.
I've met you like 3 or 4 times. Your type.
Your type,
Your
you know?
type.
So then I knew that okay that was, but the anklet I think is a nice look with the sort of they have the white
White toes.
toes. I said the
You like toes?
no, I don't like toes.
I like toes. I like toes. On a girl. Nice
like
toes.
like to what extent though?
Like I like looking at nice toes.
Just looking.
Yeah, looking at. I've licked one or two in my day. And The podcast has
That's what I was
started.
getting to.
Yeah, introduce me, guys. All this talk. Introduce,
Ladies and
introduce
gentlemen,
our special guest.
you asked for him to come back.
Introduce your special guest,
After
Jerry.
4 years.
Oh, it's 4 years.
I think it's 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
Smiley is back in the building. The most, you know, you were highest views when we were less than 1,000. You were the highest views. Definitely a popular episode at that time. Since then, we have gone on to some great stuff. You've also gone on to some great stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome the man himself.
Smiley. All the way from Tala.
So Smiley,
You've licked 1 or 2 toes in your day.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna be real, guys. Like maybe shift a bit. Like I'm gonna, if I go in there, I'm ready to be raw. I licked 1 or 2 toes in my day.
and
Yeah.
okay,
And most guys have done it. So like I'm just going to be real about it. But
okay.
Oh, you done it?
Oh, okay. Man did this.
100%, and I don't regret it at all. Do it again.
Like what? Like sucked it
yeah,
off.
you suck it, bro.
Yep. Do your thing.
It's crazy. It's still, man.
Jeez, we have started off.
Like I understand. Like maybe a peck or a little.
Yeah, maybe you're seeing dirty toes, bro. If the girl's toes like nice, you know, like it looks like hands almost. Like you know those toes that look like hands.
No,
Wait. He has a full fetish.
No, I don't. I won't say I do.
Nah, you do though.
Okay, what's the difference between liking toes and fetish? What's the line?
What do you mean?
You said he has a foot fetish.
Yeah, he likes to lick toes.
I don't like that. I said I did it once or twice in my day.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but you just said that.
If you like kissing your girl and like, you like her
It's not
lips,
the same time.
It
Come
is
on,
that
man.
lip fetish?
It's not the same.
No,
Okay,
it's not the same.
I have
Wait,
a lip. I have a lip fetish then. I have a breast fetish. I have everything fetish.
What I'm saying is, if that's the line, then anything can become a fetish.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
get
but
me?
I agree with him.
no, I understand you, but like liking feet is not like it's not normal like that.
I didn't say I like feet though. Said I've done it once or twice. You know when
But
you know
then
when the
you will
usual
do it again though.
You know when the usual stuff. you know when the usual stuff. you know when the usual stuff get repetitive and you're just looking at the toes. It's not too bad.
Smiley.
Not too bad.
Yeah, full fetish.
Smiley. Okay, so you saw someone's toe while you were sort of busy, and you like. So what? I'm asking both of you, because both of you are involved. I'm asking this because I'm genuinely intrigued. I've never wanted to see your toes and say like let me go down and see
It's not
what story is
something
there.
that's top of the game plan. It's not like at the forefront
Okay,
of the
You
game plan.
don't think about it.
Yeah, you don't think about it.
It's not
Okay,
something-
wait.
How did you think about
This
it?
is
There's a
this definition of a
here.
full
Ah,
fetish.
gosh. Hits me.
People with a foot fetish or whoa, that sounds like the other word, but this one is podophilia.
Okay.
Okay, are sexually excited by feet.
I'm not excited.
No.
They get sexual pleasure from feet and may consider them a necessary part of sexual gratification.
No.
Because I said once or twice.
People with a full fetish find feet sometimes. Okay, wait. People with a full fetish find feet and sometimes shoes and stockings sexually arousing.
No.
So, in your process of licking it, what does that do to you?
It's part of the whole package. What you're saying there is that fella just needs feet and he's good to go.
Yeah.
No, but so you don't get aroused even 1%.
No.
Like she's enjoying it, you don't get aroused.
No, but my question.
But
my
you
question.
see, what you're saying implies that I'm just on my knees sucking toes on a random day.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't happen like that.
I'm not talking, like maybe like you started off like lipsing,
Yeah.
and then you go down to sucking the toes.
That would never happen.
So how did you suck toes?
it's just in the vibe.
It just happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Like leg up and.
That's between you and your girl.
Yeah, I'm not going to that
Oh,
one. But, like, yeah.
obviously, I'm not saying to release your sexual.
I know,
endeavors.
but bro, there's some tactics to it that we can't go into detail. Yeah,
But
you don't go
yeah.
from the lips to the toes. And anyways, you go down. You go down
No,
before the toes.
I know.
Once
I
before the
skipped
toes.
that part.
Once
I
before
skipped
the
that part. But down is too raw. Down is
exactly.
too raw.
So we go from lips to before the toes and then to the toes.
And not even to the toe. You go inner thigh first.
No, I don't do that one. I didn't do that one. I'm a changed man now. I didn't do that one.
So, and my question also not because it's always two parties that play this game. You know, the girls that like the toes, what's wrong with you? What happened in your life? How can that be gratification?
Gratification.
Because it's
Gratifying.
it tickles, no?
It tickles.
Like
It tickles. You are bad. I don't know, Sha.
Like everyone likes one weird thing. I believe
I don't
that.
know,
I
bro.
said once or twice, but
believe
he's like
that.
really running with it. I said once or twice. And legit,
Once
it was
or
once
twice
or twice.
is enough. Like
legit.
imagine you now, you get a oof. Imagine if you like the opposite side, you just do it once. No, not you like, but you just did it once. Are
That
you
doesn't
gay?
that doesn't make you gay.
Oh wow.
That doesn't make you gay.
In my books, man, you're gone, man. In my books, you're left.
I don't think that makes you gay. Honestly,
Okay, so
I'm not even trying to be political here. Like, I don't think that makes you gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think okay, maybe not fully gay. Maybe you're on your way.
No,
20%.
I don't think so.
20%.
I don't think so.
So you need to do 5 times to become 100%.
You could be experimenting. Like, I don't think you're gay because you got with a guy.
Flip's sake, mate.
What do you think?
You 100%, mate. Wait. 1 day. Are you serious, mate?
I don't think that makes you gay though.
I don't think you're fully gay.
Hold on.
You're fully. You're not there yet, but you're on your way.
On the opposite side, right? When it comes to girls, it's commonly known.
Yeah,
There are a lot of-
you kiss the girl.
Yeah, hold on, David. Let me finish.
I'm listening.
It's
That's
commonly
a good one, Tommy.
Yeah, it's
That's a
commonly
good
known
one.
that a lot of girls kiss each other. You wouldn't look at a girl and call her a lesbian.
No, bro. See, when you go to renewal of your mind in Christ, yeah, this is perversion. Stop kissing girls, and guys stop kissing guys.
We're in agreement, but what we're saying is like it doesn't make them gay.
Doesn't make you gay.
Why?
Because you did it once.
Why not?
Because
The onus is on you now to tell me why that's not. Because no. Because natural thing is, So tell me why it's not.
Are you a chef?
No, I've cooked once.
but you wouldn't consider yourself a chef, right?
I know. You might have been weird examples. How can you compare chef
but that's a
with
valid-
you get
that's a valid-
stomped down?
That's
absolutely
that's a
off.
valid. That's
Tommy,
a valid.
you played
example.
the wrong
Have you stolen before?
Yeah.
Are you a
Are you a
thief
criminal?
or a criminal?
What I did was criminal, 100%.
No.
Are you a criminal?
Yeah, criminal.
I don't identify as a criminal.
Is-
So
he's in Christ now.
you're not a criminal, but you stole before.
Wait.
So if you kiss a guy,
if me identifying myself and what the law identifies me as is two different things. If I get caught, I'm a criminal, bro.
you reckon?
I can say no, I'm not though. I got caught. I'm going to jail. No.
I don't know.
Sha, if
I don't think you
if
operate
one
under
of you
the
man
same
tell
rules.
me that you've gotten dogged out before, automatically you're gay to me.
Okay, now dogged out. Yeah. Okay, I hear it, but like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what
no.
I'm saying,
I was saying, I was just thinking, oh, he kissed one or two guys before. It doesn't make him gay.
Not kissing is like level 1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make him gay.
Well, if he gets knocked out, he's
There's a lot of things that would have had to happen to get to that point where.
But you know why banter, bro?
What?
Yeah, them man will slap their penis in the
man
face.
is sleeping. Man is sleeping just goes, yeah, let me just,
Soggy biscuit and them man there.
You know what I mean? It can happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? Sha. Anyways, let's get into this agenda. Smiley, you're back on the in the public eye here.
Yeah.
What happened, mate? What happened? Where have you been?
I go set for about a year, you know. Guys, why is it when I'm talking you're going on your phone?
No,
sorry,
sorry,
to
sorry.
check
It
something,
was
that's
my
all.
wife.
That is be engaged in the
Sorry, sir.
conversation,
Sorry.
okay? No, I just go sit for about a year, trying to reprogram the mind. I was just living a life that was, you know, just out there, you know. So I just like, yo, I mean,
What you mean out there as well, man?
holidays, you know, posting rubbish, you know
Licking
what I mean?
toes.
Licking toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know,
I think everyone. I think there was a state. I don't know. Was this last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, somewhere like I know. Obviously, you're my brother, so I know you're going on holiday with your guys, and yeah, he's having fun, whatever it is. Then someone says, "Oh, bro, have you seen your brother's story?" And I was like,
What is it?
My finger. Do you know where I got that from? I got that from the guitarist I play with, Mick Pyro.
Yeah.
Like, he's a guitarist, and like he's always drunk when he's
Yeah.
playing. And then when he's like, when people are soloing, he just go like this. And I remember I said,
I like this.
I like this little.
Yeah.
So on the holiday, that was the theme
"Yeah."
throughout.
They just came like these people will come to me like OC. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Your brother, oh, you see your brother, oh, your brother." I'm just like, "Oh, he's having a good time." And the first time someone said it to me, I thought something happened. I thought it was like, "Oh, something mad happened." They goes, "Nah." They goes, "Bro, we're having a good time." I was just like, "Oh yeah." And then like I'll be in the studio, people will say, "Oh, Smiley story," right? And just time after time after time. I said, "You know what? This the amount of people that are telling me, I need to know what's going on. I had no clue.
So you didn't follow him on Snap?
I don't have my brother on Snap. So I went to go like search your thing. And then I knew why everybody was doing this thing. Step back. Step back.
It was a holiday and a half.
What happened in that type of holiday? What goes on?
What goes on? No, what you see, the difference between that holiday and a lot of guys' holidays, I just chose to post everything on my main story. All that stuff happens. It's just, I was just like, you know, when you're actually talking to a girl and stuff like that, you have the private story, you can't show too much. I wasn't talking to anybody like that. There's nobody that I had to come back to and have a conversation with, oh yeah, I know I let you down. I didn't have to do any of that. So I was just like, you know what, but, and one of my guys just came out of a 4-year relationship, something like that. And he was a bit down at the time. So
you wasn't getting him up.
So he got up. I asked him before, like the first day, I said, yo, can I post everything? He said, Baba, post anything. I said
he was trying to make this girl pissed.
I don't know if he was, but I think based on where he was coming from, I think he didn't care about those little things. I think he just want to have a good time. And that just set the tone for the holiday where it's just like, say no more, bro.
Where was it that you went again?
Barcelona. God.
Flashbacks.
No, not even. That's the old life. Like I thank God that I lived, you know, that type of life. I let it out of my system because there's a lot of things that I could educate young guys on now.
That's true. That's true.
Do you feel like a lot of men, especially in the Christian space, haven't let it out the system yet?
Not at all.
That's a good question, Dave.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah, very deep. Bro.
What is the importance of letting it out?
Well, so
what do you think that does?
I don't think it's positive either. I think so.
I'm dealing with the consequences. Of letting it out.
And you see what I was saying earlier. Like, okay, since when did like kissing the same gender become that's all right here, it's not all right here? Like, since when did that become a thing? Since when did letting it out become a necessary thing to be okay? Does that make sense? Like, that's not the way it's supposed to be. I think the way it's supposed to be is that we are supposed to be in the confines of what the confines are supposed to be and be disciplined in that confines. But now we have, like, if you let the dragon out, you've got to let the dragon do his whole thing before you settle
the
down.
damage that can cause.
The damage that causes is horrible. But then now
some people let it out and then all of a sudden there's literally 2 kids on the way.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? Like, and that forces a whole heap of
whole thing, you know. So, but like, I think the perspective. That's why I was asking that question. Like, a lot of say Christian people, boys and girls, also think that they haven't let everything out. It's because we're still sort of like I felt that for a long time because I was like, I was active younger, like when I was sort of
7.
6, 7.
We're gonna go to second class.
I was, but I was, but like,
Mummies and daddies.
Yeah. But I think my thing ran up all the way to sort of college, mid college. Like, I was rounded up in college. I did begin to round up in college, but college.
That's even the wrong time.
That's the wrong time. Because like, if I started in college, no, I did. No. Come on,
to round up, that's the wrong time.
I rounded up. If I was going to round up,
it's not your prime that you're meant to be rounding up.
If we're going to talk in that context, college was supposed to begin to get the game time in.
Yeah.
Get the minutes in.
Keep it ticking.
Keep it ticking. You know what I mean? But I was retiring those times. Now I was retiring like Tom Brady.
Okay.
I was like, finally got, you know. But that was my type of thing, you know. But I think a lot of Christian guys are like, if they get saved sort of early, and girls, if they get saved sort of early, and we know like sort of we feel that guilty conscious when we like do a madness here, there's still that sort of like, oh geez, I wish I didn't have that on me, so I could just
fully
do a whole year of madness. And I'll go back serious on my thing. I think that's a thought for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I think that 1 year of madness is like, it will cost you 60 years for the rest of your life. Just dealing with, you know, there are times where I drive, let me say the places. There are times where I drive past Inchicore and Blanche, and straight away I'm thinking about, just driving. I'm driving somewhere. And I'm going past a certain area. I'm just like, oh my days. That's the first thing I think of. I know you talked about like the chicken example, where I think you were bashing chicken, and straight away I just thought about. Like, It's a real. There was one time that There was one girl, I turned her around, her bum was smelling. It was, I got a whiff. I got a whiff. I got a whiff. I got a whiff. And I won't lie, I smelled something similar, like let's say a few months ago, and I thought about that girl straight away. Thought about the area we're in, everything, position, everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the consequence. That is the consequence.
No, it's real though. It's real.
It's a consequence for the rest of your life.
It's real. It's just that you said it. You know, you said it. I rate you, but flip. Like, what? It's just smelling. It was.
Oh, it's smelling, bro.
Did you continue?
Sorry, you're a criminal. You are a criminal.
Turn that back around.
Oh, sake, man. Oh my god! You didn't give our feedback after it. Like, maybe next time, clean up, wipe, use wet wipes.
Definitely not.
Wait, I just need a second to move on. Just give me a sec. On this is on YouTube.
Bro, this is part of my life. I hope guys can relate to this. You know, I'm trying to pass a positive message here, where it's literally not worth it, because even within your relationship, you're going to struggle with those type of things.
Yeah.
You're gonna, you know.
And what was the point where you told David couldn't get over it?
It's actually mad when you actually think about it from the context of like marriage. Like that has the potential of invading your mind while you're married.
Yeah.
Because
also you're just always comparing that.
That's so dangerous.
Bro, I went to Daddy Gio. I went to his convention, whatever, last year. And bro, I was locked in. I saw a girl that straight away, whatever Daddy Gio said went out of my mind. My mind was just from seeing her. Yeah. My mind was just like, oh my God, why is she here? Like thoughts are now flying. Yeah. So like 1 hour of message, word of God, out of the drain just from seeing. It's
bro.
There
was even a time, right? So like what you're saying is so right. There's a certain place. It's even worse when you do stuff outdoors. Well, sort of like if you to play around in your car, for example.
Yeah.
Like so, there's certain spots that you would, and if you drive past that spot,
you're
not thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
And that can sort of. So I was, as I was saying to you this morning, like thoughts can fly. Thoughts like a bird can fly over your head.
Yeah.
But you decide whether the bird builds a nest on your head, right? So like whether those thoughts develop or whether you dwell on those thoughts is what the next thing is. But those thoughts will fly because you're going to drive past that place and the first thing you're going to think about is that thing. And I remember there's a time I was preaching. And after I preached, I didn't know that a girl I was involved with was at the sermon, the place wherever she was there. So really, she talked to her after, and it was like, but I'm talking to her as I would talk to everybody else,
as a shepherd,
But I'm thinking if I saw her while I was preaching,
long,
mine is wild. Mine is wild.
Because what we did was not godly. Does that make sense? Because like you never think about it from that perspective as when you're talking to everybody, you're talking to them as like your sheep in a sense. You're talking like I'm encouraging you, blah blah. But imagine now the pastor has several people in the congregation.
He's diabolical. He's diabolical. Someone like that, you have to be scared of.
You gotta be scared of.
You have to be scared of someone like that.
And then that same woman wants counseling. Imagine you as a husband.
Nah, you have to move on to somebody else.
100%.
To Deacon Matthew there.
If you counsel her, you're putting yourself in soup.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself in soup.
100%. But so you would say, because you did say that you got out of your system, but you also did say that it comes with a lot of stuff. Like, what is your advice? Is your advice to the young guys like, bro, get out of your system?
No.
Or
definitely not. I think the most important thing is your environment. I think the environment is what's going to really push you to do those type of things. So if you have the right environment, you have the right friends that don't care about those stuff. They care about business, money, and stuff like that. Girls is not even a thought. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to get out of your system. But if you're trying to not get out of your system, but all your friends, all they do is talk about sex, go out on the weekends, rack up their body count. Like Afro Nation, bro, there was a leaderboard for Afro Nation. Like if you're around those type of circles, I didn't participate. I didn't participate in it, but it's just like I heard, deadline day. On the Sunday, deadline day, I need to I need to get at least 2 in so I don't finish last. Do you know what I mean? Like that, but that's what
Massive goal difference.
You get goal difference though. You can get goal difference though. You know that, right?
That's what happens, you know. So if you're around those circles, of course, it's going to be hard not to let it out of your system. So if you don't want to let it out of your system, make sure your environment is conducive to the behavior you're trying to display.
I was literally before we did this today, I was mentoring somebody, and I was like, bro, he's young, and I was like, broski, if you continue this way, 10 years, you'd have damaged not only, like now it's like it's a bit of damage to yourself, but it goes in 10 years, it's damage to your wife and your kids.
Yeah, 100%.
And your relationships around you.
Like no grandkids.
People don't understand the implications of
It trickles down.
Yeah, of stuff that are out of boundary, out of bounds. It's so the way I look at it is, right now you might not see the implications, and it's like, and so that's why we continue. Does that make sense? Like you don't see the problem with it. It's not really damaging too much right now. And sure, it'll be grand later on, but why do you still hear stories of men, older men, who still go for younger women on their wife? Why do you hear stories of men going to sleep with men on their wife? Like, why do you hear these stories? Not because they got into marriage saying, in 10 years I'm going to cheat on you, you're a man. Nobody goes into that, with that perspective, but they don't deal with the stuff now. And I think like that's a great message. Get the people, like get the young guys now to fix up now. I think now is the best time. And what I was saying to the guy, I was like, bro, make up your mind. You see, we can't start cuddling each other like, oh, bro, check in with me. Bro, make up your mind that you don't want your life to turn out to be a disaster in the future. Make it up now and take the steps to do that now. And nobody, because we're in such an age where, like, it's we want it to be like magic done for us now. It's not
wedding ring
happen.
isn't going to change nothing. You have to really take that year, 2 years to really reprogram your mind. And for young guys, I'd even say, you know, like we know as children, good behavior gets reinforced. So when you do, even with dogs, you know, you sit, you tell them to sit, and then you give them a jelly or whatever. Good behavior reinforced. So if you're doing stuff like, oh, I'm watching my screen time, and all your boys are like, what? They're reinforcing that behavior. If you're telling your boys, I'm getting up at 6 a.m. to do this, to do that, and they're like, what? Nah, that's so inspiring. I want to do that. It's reinforcing the behavior. There are times where I remember with my boys last year when I was trying to like pull away from them, one of my boys took a picture of a book. He was on the airplane, took a picture of the book. The whole group chat was laughing. Like, why are you reading? 25, 26, we're laughing.
As someone reading.
As someone
That's
reading.
crazy.
And that moment, I was just like, oh, it's done. I had to delete Snapchat. I had to really, really just pull away from the boys because good behavior isn't getting reinforced there. You know?
100%.
So I'm sure he's not reading right now.
That discouraged him for a long time, bro. 100%.
And even what you were saying about, is it good? Even what you were saying about when guys should make up their mind. A lot of guys are not good decision makers. That's why when they get into like environments like that, they'll want to go down a good path, but all the boys will be saying, "Now, what you doing?" And then they'll just follow what the boys say. Bro, make up your mind. You're a man. Like you're gonna have to lead a family at one stage in your life. Like start making up your mind now, so that when you get a family, it'll be more easy for you to just say, "Oh, we're going this way," and they'll follow you.
And now is the time, isn't it? Because like you're not gonna be. That's also my problem with guys who live for the boys now. It's like you're living for your boys now, and so what I was saying was there's no friend I had in primary school that's my friend today, and not because we fell out, not because anyone betrayed anybody. No, like a lot of the guys I grew up at school with are still cheating on their baby moms, have several children for several women.
Girlfriends before.
Some of them are in prison. Some, one or two. I still know widows today. Like they've died. There's people that I grew up with that are not going the same direction as I'm going, and so if I decided to be loyal to a season, I could end up in their like. Does that make sense? But so I had to make a decision, and I made it quite early. Like I'm not. We're just not going to be boys. And if you think that's arrogant, if you feel like that's it's your own problem. I'm going where I'm going.
It's your life, man.
Because I know I knew quite early that I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I knew what I was going to do was quite important. And so I knew the importance of environment back then. I don't think a lot of guys know that still right now because it's like, oh, we grew up together and we play football together. Oh, you can die together.
Yeah, it's true.
That's misplaced loyalty.
Yeah.
Like you're loyal to the wrong people.
Yeah. I was waiting for. I thought you were talking.
No. I was just thinking about like the seasons and stuff like that. It's very, very hard to just get out of like if you let me just dibble and dabble in. It's very, very.
Was it hard for
out.
you to get out of your friendship group?
Yes and no. I'm very, very strong minded. So once I make my decision, like this is what's good for my life, I'm very, very. But I won't lie, I was shifting the goalposts. You know, I said, yeah, I'm gonna pull away from the boys. Or not pull away from the boys, but I'm gonna stop partying, stop doing all this stuff with girls and stuff like that. And I shifted the goalposts. I said, oh, let's go to restaurants on the weekend.
You're right.
You know, so I started going to the restaurants with just my boys though. Just two of my boys. We would just try out different restaurants that we saw on TikTok. Before you know it, one day after the restaurant, we went to Vela. So how did I get here?
And those times you were spraying cash.
No, not that time. Not that time. Not that time. That was David. You know what? All that stuff it was probably like insecurities. I was just like, how am I spraying 50s in a club in Ireland? It's not even a club. It's not even a club. Do you know what I mean?
What were you not spraying when you go to the US?
Bro, when you go to like, do you get what I'm saying? I was just like, do you know what happened? It was. People were seeing me on holidays and they were like, oh my days, Smiley, you're so fun, you're that. But when you're here, you're all that. I said, oh, you believe that? No problem.
Also, did you feel like you had to keep up a lifestyle?
Yeah, 100%. One of my boys that needed to keep up a lifestyle, not one of my boys, one of the guys that I used to chill with, he's in prison right now because he had to keep up a lifestyle. Right. You know, you're stealing cars, you're stealing this just so you could, they know me as this guy. I have to, even though the bank account is not screaming right now, I have to do whatever I can. So the guy was broke and he was still getting girls' taxis to his house.
Crazy, bro.
You know, like because he had to, bro, if I tell her to get the bush, she's gonna say it to her friend, and it's gonna diminish my reputation, all that stuff. So it was the same with me, bro. Like I Barcelona trip, everybody's gassing me. When I went to Paris, I had to top it, and I didn't even top it, but like I felt like I almost felt like I had to top it.
That's like, it's not really a pressure, but it's a pressure it's a pressure of perception.
Yes,
it's like people perceive me this way, so I just feel like I have to top the last one. And it's like. That could kill somebody.
Exactly.
You know, if we as human beings took stock of the amount of pressure that we put ourselves under,
that's not even there.
It's not even there.
We'll really find freedom. We'll find freedom. Because bro, I need to drive this car. I need to wear these clothes. I can't do this. I need to go on this holiday. I need to go on more than one holiday. I need to go to this restaurant.
That's it.
To bring this amount of cash.
I need to do.
That's it.
It's just like.
Boys, one day I was in Penny's shopping. The things was like last year, and one guy came up to me. Oh, you're the guy from the podcast. What are you doing shopping in Penny's?
You almost feel like dropping your clothes and
I'm like, what? I told you
the opposite.
What do you mean?
Because it's good. It's a cheap quality. Like even there was one guy. From my area, right, and he was like, at this time I had your car, your Corsa, the Corsa you gave to me. Okay, you went onto the Audi.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. I had my mom's car. Okay, the red one. Okay, so I'm driving that, but I don't even know if that was accurate. Actually, it might have been the Corsa. I can't remember. But
it's the Corsa. You told me the story before.
And then you were on the Audi, and he goes to me. He goes, bro, like, and he respects me. He's like, bro, like, come on. He said your younger brother. Your younger brother's joining the Audi. And
I think that's, there's a second story you told me.
Which one?
Someone came up to you and said, but like, you're a man of God, like.
That's another person. That's another person.
Like, you're a man of God, you should be driving the Corsa.
Oh my God. So I think whatever it was, and he was just like, he was upset that I was driving what I was driving and you were driving what you were driving.
The definition of taking medicine for someone else's
headache. And I said to him, I goes, bro, I'm very happy. It's 1 point whatever liter, and we're going at whatever speed we can. Like, not at will, this is whatever I can do. But like my thing is it's always been, listen, okay, this is not funny, but it's funny. Like, see, being short, you already know in life, like, because you know, grow up in the school that we grew up in. You're slack for everything. So I never tried to overcompensate what I was.
Yeah.
I did in certain ways, like that's why my humor or that's why my personality is sort of bright.
Yeah.
But it's like I never tried to keep up with the Joneses. I never did because I just knew who I was. Like I knew what this was, and so I
forced you, the environment forced you to know who you were
and accept what I was.
Yeah.
So I just had to, like, if I'm this guy, I was good at football, cool, but I wouldn't be able to play basketball, and that was just that. You know what I mean? So you accept whatever it is. So then I got older. I never felt like I needed to buy, like I've been in your car, and I was like, this is hot, and I did want to get a sweet car, but at the same time I was just like, I'm not making the finances to make that car. If I start doing that, I'm gonna go into debt and flipping mess up my credit or whatever it is.
And then at the end of the day, they're gonna repossess the car anyways.
And then what you're left with, you have to go back to whatever it is.
Bad credit.
You know what I mean? So whenever people were saying those type of stuff to me, I was just like, yeah, and I'd laugh with them, and I also sort of, you're projecting as well, like,
Yeah. 100%.
cool. But then I've never been the type of person that never felt like I had to fit it, even in ministry, even in everything I do. I hate being the one that's trying to keep up with whatever everyone else is doing. It's not my style. You know what I mean?
So in essence, I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, and it's a real fact, and it's bad because I think it comes from girls as well. It comes from like what girls like as well. Yeah. So you're seeing what the girls like, and you're like, if I do this, maybe they'll like me, because I'm probably still not the most attractive guy, but
Nah, that's why you are, bro.
No. As a young guy, they will turn off the light. They say, "Where the smiley go?" I had all sorts of slags, and all the black boys are getting the white girls in my school. I would try. I'm not getting.
You was getting snitched on. If you like try to boot the girl, they were, oh, what you doing,
bro, I said, I know
oh, we're just going in for a hook. Where's Boyho? He gave the two lads a hook. Where's Boyho?
You know what I mean? So obviously, you do that in secondary school. You're seeing that I don't have game like that. Even though we started off young, you know what I mean, 7, 8. But then you start rethinking, what's going on here? Yeah. And then you also hear that. Smiley is wrong, bro. Bro, I've heard guys will say it to me like, Smiley, you're wrong, bro. If you want tall, and bro, sometimes it affects you, bro.
Yeah, 100.
It affects
100.
But then you start maturing and you start realizing that, do you know what? Once you have confidence in yourself, like I downgraded my car. I don't drive an Audi anymore. I'm done trying to please people. Yeah. Once you actually know where you're going and you have clarity on your life, on where you're going, you won't care about these little minor talks and you're wrong, you're this, you're that. And it's just like, okay, cool.
Because it's coming from people that
they have insecurities,
projecting their insecurities on you. Like you know what I mean? Because there's this one person that always height jokes all the time. I was like,
how tall is the person?
No, she was. Do you know what? She was built like Thiago Silva. Oh no, David, stop! Repent now. Repent now. He's a centre back. No, David, you. David, no, you repent now. No, you repent because that was wrong. I do apologize. No, genuinely, because
nobody knows who she is, but
I know, but I my mind thought that way, and that was my first, But I think maybe she had her own. He saw the Echo Silva, but I think she might have had her own sort of body image issues that it was like point at him. I was like, the problem is I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm cool. I've from when we got to third year, my religion teacher said, everybody when they get to third year they just like grow. So I was thinking, calm. Third year is when I'll grow over the summer. When I came back, everyone grew. I didn't grow. So I knew that this is not my future. I said, okay, maybe future.
Grew, I didn't grow.
Everyone, did I say that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that's what you're trying to hear stuff.
Everybody grew. I didn't grow.
That's
I didn't grow.
That's what I heard as
everybody grew.
But I'm not
I didn't
too sure.
grow. I want to say everybody grew. I didn't grow.
Because you were in the flow.
No, I wasn't in the flow.
We'll see. We'll
hear it backwards. Everybody grew. I didn't grow. But a fifth year,
you definitely didn't say that, because that now It didn't sound like everyone didn't grow. I didn't grew. That's why
I couldn't have said that. I couldn't have said that.
Okay,
Bro.
it's fine. Tell your story.
Fifth, sixth year wasn't happening. So I accepted my thing from ages. So till this day, if you say a short joke to me, it doesn't offend me. But it tells me a lot about you.
Yeah.
Like very, very quickly. Like you're looking for the person that could potentially be the easiest target. So it just sort of makes you feel a little bit better about yourself, you know. And so that's what we sort of grew up on. And I understand even people saying like you're rotten, right? For me, when you hear stuff like that, where you see like, oh, the boys get hugs and I don't get hugs, yeah. when you see those type of things, yeah. Do you know what it makes you do? For me, anyways, it might have been opposite for you, but what it did for me was I dropped my standard. I just would never go for it.
That's a real self-esteem blow, bro. For you to have that kind of effect on you.
But they within your league though. I think that's
right as well.
Yeah,
like,
guys,
you would know, like, you would know when you were out there before, like, if the girl that is the cream of the crop.
Feedback is always good.
You won't be able to get her.
Feedback is the
But
best.
then you can never know because you see some relationship these days.
Trust me,
and it's off.
Once I built,
it's not balanced,
bro. Once I built my personality. Yeah, I was able to play prem. For a little bit. I scored a couple goals in Prem, but that's why I was only breaking into the first team.
Just
college times,
few minutes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was getting a few minutes here and there, but in general, I wasn't sort of going for the girl who was desired by everybody because, bro, I've been told, you can't
need this, you need that.
Do you know what I mean? Where somebody else is like, oh, you told me I can't do this? I bet, watch. I'm going to impress these girls. These girls are going to definitely be on.
Yeah, you see some man these days, they have the confidence of
a billionaire, bro.
Of damsing injuries or something, but really and truly,
But sometimes just that confidence comes from reinforcements as well.
Sure.
Well, if you're a 2 on a scale and you're getting 10s, you will feel like, and you successfully get 10s, like, well, my track record shows I get 10s, so I'm somebody that can get 10s.
And I feel like girls can even feel that. They're like, why does he have so much confidence as a 2?
And that's
so he has big penis energy.
Yeah, true.
And
that in itself just brings more girls to him. So just like, well,
I like that though, like dropping your standards though, because it's never like I didn't like spending money on girls, but I just never would spend money on a girl. And I'll look through their Instagram highlights when I was like scouting for new talent. I'll look through their Instagram and I'll see like the Dubais, I'll see the designer bags. I'm just like, I could get you. Like in my head, I know I could get you. It's just persistence. I think anything with girls is just a persistence game. Really and truly. I think it's a persistence game.
Why do you say that, bro?
I just think like girls like attention. So if you're willing to be persistent and you're willing to, okay, she aired me, there will be one day that she will drop her guard.
But then no, you have to.
There will be one day.
No, she has to find you to some level.
To some level, bro.
To some level attractive,
bro. Because
she has to.
Because some international students, yeah.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Why?
Let me cook.
Go on.
No, some international students that like are texting some of my girls, anyways, and. Bro, they just keep going.
They're gonna crack.
They're not gonna crack.
They're gonna crack.
They're gonna block.
No.
They're gonna block.
I don't think so.
They're gonna crack eventually. Shall I tell you why? Because the issue is they don't have cultural context to speak to them in a manner that matters.
Persistence is a volume game.
It's a volume game.
I don't think so.
It's not always volume, Smiley.
Because sometimes it's the quality of the persistence. It's the quality that comes as a result of it.
Okay, so you're knocking on a door a certain way, and you're not getting a response. What do you do?
You're gonna get a response.
Wait, hold on. You alter your knock. You try different approaches. You see what you study people. You study.
So you will go for go.
These guys are not doing that. I don't think these guys are doing that.
They're not doing 20. Like even if you have the same response is going to be stop annoying me to the point where it's like call the police on this fella.
You're gonna get a restraining order.
Okay. So for example, let's say you're in a church, and you're the international student, and you're seeing this tall guy always getting. He's talking to all these different girls. Okay, let me now talk to him. Let me see what's that about this guy?
Yeah.
So I think they will actually start studying the game. They'll start seeing what's he doing. Okay, let me try and implement. That's what volume. That's what persistence does.
Are we
thinking of the same guy?
The exact same guy.
That guy can never make it. I'm telling you for a fact right now. He can never. He has to lower his standards.
I was like, I farted. That made me laugh. Because I was laughing. Sorry.
I can't smell it, Sha.
Hold on.
But that guy can never make it, man. He can never make it.
You know when you said it's a volume game, did you mean the guy that's talking
To the girl.
So as in volume in terms of amount of girls he's talking to?
Everything. It's a volume game. It's a volume game. The reason why people aren't going to be very, very rich is because they quit after a bit of hardship. Like in entrepreneurship, 6 months in and it's just, it's too hard. So you go back to whatever you were doing. If you just stick at it, and there's some people that should just call it in, just like, you know what, you've been at it for 10 years. Like musicians, for example. Some artists have been at it for...
You're nasty.
No,
it's true.
They've been at it for about 11 years.
They've been at it since when there was still that youth ablaze thing in Ireland.
Yeah.
That's nearly 2 decades, maybe.
Narrowing it down, yeah.
Like, you have to stop at this stage.
So
go find a job.
Yeah, genuinely. But even those type of people, eventually they could crack the code. But it's a volume game, ultimately. If you're willing to stick at it for a sustained period of time, eventually you will crack.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, no, but I don't think that's 100% accurate for every single case. Does that make sense?
I think the majority, though.
Yeah, but that's what
I'm seeing some international students like bagging some.
Yeah, because some of them have
some of them have game and money.
And money,
some
yeah.
Some persistence game.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Some of them are alright, bro. Like I see some international students are like, I'm trying to pair them up with some locals. You know what I mean? Whereas,
but the locals aren't having it.
Yeah, some of the locals are having it, but
it's because the locals have that spoil for choice at the moment. That's what they think.
Not even.
Maybe they think. Maybe
they think they can do better.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe they think they can do better.
They don't want to settle.
They don't want to settle. Yeah, but I'm saying the specific ones. I'm telling you, as Lau said, you can never make it, and not because the other ones can. I think the right one could sort of knock enough times, but there's certain ones that's like, for example, and this is why I'll disprove sort of volume thing is if you don't want to date a guy, no matter how much it knocks, you're not attracted to the guy.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yeah, no, but there's human nature here at play. You know, there could be that one time where that 10 out of 10 girl was dating a 10 out of 10 guy that's rich, and he just broke her heart. I'm just saying that persistence where it's just like he catches them when they were low, when they needed a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm saying if you're persistent, whatever the weather, if you're persistent,
the opportunity
you just be there. It may be a drunk night. It may be, bro. If you are persistent, I'm not encouraging it now, but I'm saying if you're persistent, eventually you may be able to crack. As long as she doesn't block you,
that's what I'm trying to say to you.
You may be able to crack.
Someone that's persistent to someone who's blocked them.
Okay, but when I say persistent,
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, you could be persistent without actually texting them. You could be persistent, liking their pictures, liking their story. You know,
being present.
But then she's not gonna pay your attention like that.
Being present nowadays is a lot easier than it was.
I understand.
And then even that
does persistence turn into harassment?
Yeah, it turns into harassment at some stage.
Like, bro, she clearly doesn't want you. Persistence doesn't work. Because I understand. If you talk about you want to talk to a girl and she's urged you the first time, and you sense that, you know what, she's just trying to play a long game. Let me sort of be persistent enough, and then she cracks eventually. Cool. That's one aspect of the thing. Like my fiance, she wasn't on me at the start. Persistence worked. Cool, but I'm talking about like whenever this girl's told you no. Stop texting me, and you still say hi.
No, hi. Full stop.
Do you know what? I'm just actually thinking it's so funny how a lot of this also hinges on the attraction of the guy.
Yeah,
for sure,
100%.
For sure.
Like I feel that's the issue here.
For sure.
I feel in this particular
if a good looking guy is persistent, she's like, oh my god, like she on one hand, even if she doesn't want the guy, she's flattered.
Yeah, the perception that she takes of persistency is ugly harassment, good looking guy persistent. That's exactly. That's how they perceive it.
If she thinks you're lying, good luck, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Good luck.
Association sometimes can help him, like that in that instance, if he associates with the right type of men. It could help him.
Same guy.
It could.
Yeah.
Because now she'll be looking at the other man, not the guy.
Your associates. Look at your associates.
You know, I think we need to reevaluate the whole idea of settling, because it has such a negative rap or negative connotation attached to it nowadays, and it's actually causing. I feel like the idea of settling is causing a lot of people to just remain single.
Yeah, but I think people.
Do you get me? Because
So you're saying settling should be like not a bad thing, but it's kind of like a good thing.
Everyone is looking for their list of 10.
Yeah,
you know, they have a 10 priority list. Everyone's looking for their 10. They have walked away from the guy that's giving them 8 out of the 10.
Yeah, because it's not 10.
Because they didn't want to settle
for 2. Yeah. 80%.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And they've done that over and over and over and over again. Now you're 29. I'm not shading anyone. I'm not shading anyone. But it's just.
I hear what you're saying. I think you know Chioma from Bacha. I think she's a case study.
You're trying to talk about
legit. I think she's a case study. How you get married and you're posting it and you're not even showing us the nigga's face? I think she's a case study. She's a pretty woman.
The guy's an uncle, I think, though.
Oh, I don't even know. I went onto her page. I sound like a creep, but like she's in the limelight, so I don't mind saying. I went onto her page. I couldn't find the fiance picture again. Oh, yeah, I couldn't find it. But she's a case study, though.
Explain why she's a case study.
Bro, she's a pretty girl. And I think how old is she now? She'll probably
you're saying she's settled.
I think she's settled.
Maybe.
I think she's settled. But like she has a lot of bread.
Yeah, she's
either way, she could still pull a guy that has a lot of bread and good looking. She's settled. She's a case study, and I think a lot of girls need to study what like the ins and outs.
I think she moved to Niger as well, though. She been living in Niger for the past.
Case study. That's what I'm saying. Case study. Let's see where she
saw a list of 8 and said, I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
but she understands. She understands.
I actually heard what Manny saying.
She understands the way he says she's a case study.
Yeah, she understands social perception as well.
Yeah, she does.
And that's why she's probably not posting him. She understands that, like, you know, this doesn't suit my Instagram image.
That's actually so crazy, you know. So,
but her happiness, down, you know, her happiness was her priority.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, if you're really happy, wouldn't you just post your man anyways?
Yeah, no. So
guy, and you wouldn't care what people think.
In this TikTok era,
some people are slave to the internet, and it's also a protection thing.
Yes.
Like, because no,
I hear what you're saying.
If you and you bag the 10 and she posts you, the insults you will get on TikTok. Your self-esteem will be damaged. And you're not even looking at your wife. Why did you do that to me?
God forbid your wife births a rotten you, yeah. And say you like you're looking at your you. This kid is just rotten. Yeah, it's just a rotten kid. And I don't mean to call kids rotten, but not
some kids don't come out good though.
Yeah, it didn't come out good. Like his head is all over the shop.
From a different world.
Yeah. So the kids like looking at that like. Just, right? The kid came out looking at that. Yeah. You're not posting that kid immediately. Although you're happy, you're
You're not
posting that kid. Let him grow. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him grow a little bit. Once he gets like 3, if he's good, my son, like I'm not hiding you from the world.
I'm protecting your mental.
You know what I mean? So I think Chioma is probably like protecting her husband, bro.
I was actually talking to Jordan this weekend. And we were just talking about like the parents know when they have ugly babies.
I don't think they do, bro.
No.
Possession.
No, they do.
Yeah,
I have a case study like somebody said. I have a case study. They do.
I think some people do, but they will never admit it. You can never have a child and say my kid is ugly. Like that's just wild.
Have you ever seen somebody like explain before you even talk? Hey, you know, that's before you see the child. Before I lift up the buggy, there's something you should know. What you about to see?
Disclaimer.
He will go into his face.
He will go into his face. Is crazy.
This is a bit of sunlight.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I do agree. Like the settling thing, yeah. I think social media has pushed our whole thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, has blown it out of proportion. Some can still attain that. Like, for example, if you're a pretty girl, if you're pretty, really, really pretty, like, I'm not talking about subjective pretty.
like across the board.
I was actually watching a TikTok video, yeah, and I don't know what's funny.
This guy.
Anyway, I was actually watching a TikTok video last week, and this guy was talking about like the social media has actually damaged our perception of what good looking is.
Yeah.
And we have this perception that there's a lot more pretty people that exist than not. Because majority of us in the world,
What, fives?
we are all fives.
Yeah.
Majority, let's say 80% of people are
Yeah,
fives,
fives, bro.
10% are above.
Yeah.
Or 20%. No, 25, yeah. 80%. 50% go to between 80 and 95.
Yeah.
What do you guys think you are?
I'm a solid 6, bro.
What do you think you are? 6?
I'd say 6 as well. Sorry.
I heard that I think Kevin Samuels was saying if you want to know, or was it a TikTok? If you want to know like how good looking you are, just look at your track record. How many of them, like, just do the average on how many girls are an 8, 7, 6. If you are constantly pulling 5s, you're a 5.
No, but that's
If you're constantly pulling a 7, you're a 7.
Yeah, but
That could be flawed, though.
Going back to the argument of the 2 bagging a 10.
If you're constantly pulling a 10, if you're constantly, like, there could be,
It doesn't make you a 10 in looks.
There could be flukes, bro.
Bro,
But like,
Is Jay
hold on.
Huss a 10? He's not, but he's probably bagging loads of 10s.
but then, like, being a celebrity is different. I think it's
yeah,
different.
but then-
We're talking about everyday.
No,
everyday
but okay,
people.
there's some people that have acquired the skill set of getting girls.
You've seen them.
Some people have acquired the skill of getting girls.
Like, he's not a 10.
And he knows, he puts himself in the particular positions, knows how to speak to people.
Smells good.
Smells good. Just the basics. His ankles are creamed.
Yeah.
And he's bagged 4 10s. He's still not a 10.
Yeah.
He's a 2 and a 2.5 with perfume on, like.
I don't know. I think you'd have to inflate.
Would you
his
think he's
number.
10 though?
You'd have to inflate his number, bro.
You could give him a 5. He's not a 10. He's still not pulling what
You can't inflate his number just off of what he's getting.
Yeah, he's still not.
If you've been with 2010s,
Bro, you're
out
not
of 25,
It doesn't make you a 10.
Bro,
man.
make you a 10 though.
It
You can't
make you a
inflate his
10.
number by 8.
Can't.
how is it 2 getting 2010s? You're not a celebrity.
possible.
Still
You're not
celebrity
in the
bread.
Bro, I know niggas with bread that aren't, bro. And oh yeah,
What you say?
Jude. I know niggas with bread that like they still don't get the 10s.
Yeah.
Money doesn't. It depends on
Always.
your personality, and your personality actually inflates your looks as well.
Yeah.
Your personality, your confidence.
Yeah,
it inflates
100%.
your
Because
Because-
you can have bread and still be a weirdo.
100%, bro. No, but like even this the settling thing, right? For guys, if you're sorry, for girls, if girls would pursue happiness first, and I mean that from like, okay, he's a great person, has a great character, he's funny, whoever it is, and he works hard. If they would pursue that first, and I'm attracted to, or I can build attraction.
I don't think that's. I see what you're trying to say, but I don't think that's a good thing because it will always backfire.
What will backfire?
Building
What part?
attraction.
The attraction,
Building it.
yeah, it will backfire.
No, I think girls are more. I think girls concede more with attraction. I think girls could see a guy who's like
They don't have a
3.
choice, to be honest. They're more pretty guys than pretty guys.
100%. A guy who's a
But
3.
then also, wait, hold on.
If a guy gives her sort of he's a man of God. He's good financially. He's caring, and he's a 3.5. She might like I'm talking about if she's wise. If she's wise, because bro, think about the girls, bro. Like all of us are reaching. You won't agree?
No, for sure, for
Okay,
sure.
exactly. I was waiting to say yeah.
You
like-
didn't ask a question. You made a statement.
No, but you're reaching, right?
Big time.
Exactly.
You think you're reaching with your girls?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you just
Smiley,
being-
stop, man.
Are you just no, I'm not letting you off with that. I'm not saying like I'm not judging your girls' looks, by the way. But I'm saying like
Yes.
I don't think that's fair to say on you guys. You guys judge yourselves to be 6s and 7s.
We all said 6, bro.
Well, 6s. I think you know if we're talking about ratings, by the way, just as a sidetrack, I think context needs to be applied.
Yeah.
I think you are rated based on your environment. So you could be a 6 in Ireland and then you go to UK and you're 3.
True.
1,000,000,000%.
True.
A trillion percent.
But I've gone to the UK and I've seen guys. I'm like, yeah,
Broski.
good looking.
Like they just put out a list about the sexiest guy in UK.
Forget that. I was at R&B at Slow Jams.
The island one.
I was at R&B at Slow Jams, and I'm like, I walked into the room. I'm like, none of these men are from Dublin.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could tell.
And that's fine.
You could tell.
So what do you think you're in England?
In England, maybe 3.5, 4.
Did you think so?
No,
I'm probably
you're
a 5.
underselling
I'm a
your-
5.
Bro,
I'm a
you
5.
have hype, bro.
Bro, you're underselling yourself, bro. You're underselling yourself, bro.
But that's my thing. I don't want to rely on that solely.
Nah, bro, I was on Clubhouse, bro, yeah?
Did somebody say you sound short? Is that what they said?
That would be crazy. That would actually offend me.
Clubhouse was, bro. There was time. You
hear
enter
me
a
on this,
room
hear me
and
on
then
this.
you're seeing 7 girls and then they're dropping like flies. You're like,
Yeah.
what happened? Where are you girls going?
Oh my god! So I've got on Clubhouse here. This is like a UK chat, yeah. And so, bro, that was like they're rating each other. And so, this guy's getting like 8.5. This guy's getting 9. This one's getting 7.5. 7. Like I don't think many man were under 7, bro. I don't think many man. One guy was like 6. One guy was a 6. And he was obviously a 6. And then
In comparison to the other guys.
in comparison to us other guys, now bear in mind, I've got into the chat, and it's not about raise your hand if you want to be rated.
Or they just grab you.
We're just rated. So they get to David, and what they do is like they go on your thing and they will hit your profile, your
Because it was connected to Instagram.
I've quickly switched my profile. I've quickly like, do you know what I mean? I put there's one that I had like a sharp trim. This is 2020, right? Yeah, I had a sharp trim. I put that as my profile, whatever it is, and then she comes back and she goes, yeah, like 5.5, 6. and bear in mind, yeah, I caught chest because that's the lowest rating I've ever got. But I just clocked that. That's a UK thing. Like if I go to UK, comparison to those man, definitely a 5.5, 6, bro.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, 5.5 is. So now that I look at it, I'm like, it's a good rating.
Yeah.
Fam, it's like I'm
Because if I'm 6 here,
I'm above average.
not
Do
too
you,
bad.
do you think some niggas like increase when they go to England? I honestly think the tall, dark skinned guys, they're not appreciated here.
He's there, man.
I don't think
they're.
they're. I think recently, I don't think they're as appreciated as in the UK.
Oh yeah.
That's all they know. Tall, dark skinned guys. I think girls here that like they'll see the light skin, they'll see the dark skin. They don't really. It's more about bread.
Because back in the day in Ireland, it was all about light skin guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a light skin guys, yeah, for a long time. But then
there's a few guys in Dublin I know that have cleaned up.
yeah,
solely because of that.
light skin, yeah. Whereas now, yeah, I think now they're appreciating it a little bit more. I don't think they're appreciating it as much as the UK, but it's
But sometimes it can be fake.
it's just Instagram, right?
Sometimes they say a black, cause like one time,
Black King.
I saw on Twitter, yeah.
What's he about to say, bro?
Like there was
They're taking down the timestamp.
yeah, he's ready to take the timestamp.
it's just that someone was bigging up somebody, yeah. But it was everyone could tell that it was solely because they were dark skin.
Okay, just because of that.
And they weren't like length like that.
They were-
To
male
or
the
female? Male or female?
extent I cannot confirm.
Okay,
They were just saying, your skin is so smooth.
Yeah,
your skin
like-
shines so well.
It's almost like a face. Like, when you see a dark skinned person, you're like, oh my god, you black Nubians, this, that. Like, relax, bro.
You've said everything you need to say.
Relax, bro.
Just like when you go to other countries, do you guys like feel like do you inflate yourself?
No, nah, bro.
I don't feel like you know.
even those times when I was like just touching the Premier League, I wasn't. And there's one time I went to Manchester, and I was in a club, and like just 2 white girls was like on me. And I was thinking, I was with one of my guys who's good looking. Like he's like, if he goes to UK, he's good looking, but he wasn't collecting. I was collecting. I was like, I'm thinking, I'm all right. So I said, you know what? Because you know, once you get on the pitch and you make a few passes and they stick and you cross it and you're more confident to
You're
shoot.
having a good game.
Yeah. So I saw one mixed race girl. Like she's beautiful, and she was like a table. Bear in mind, these times I don't know what tables are. I'm Gen Pop. I'm easily Gen Pop. But I've gone up to her because I'm confident, and I think she was eyeing me. I think she was though, because like
I hate those girls.
You know what's I'm always catching your eye. So I pulled up on her like just mad smooth, and it was, and she was giving me a bit of like time of day until her boyfriend just came around, put his hand around her neck.
Wow.
That's what happened to you. I think, innit?
No.
You're looking there.
No, I think you said now.
Oh yeah, I was fixing my missus' dress. And there's a guy trying to talk to her.
Wow.
So when that happened,
Do you find that disrespectful though? Do you look at yourself and just like, can you not see me here? Like, do you now like look inward?
Now some man they'll talk to anyone's girl.
I don't think so. Put Mokhtar in this room. Put him and his girl next to each other. No man. Conor McGregor is not talking to Mokhtar's girl. Conor McGregor is not talking to Mokhtar's girl. Chris Brown is not talking to Mokhtar's girl.
Chris Brown is.
Chris Brown is not talking to.
Chris Brown is.
Chris Brown is not going up to Mokhtar's girl, bro. With Mokhtar right beside. What are you talking about?
You can't say that for a fact because you know them man they roll around with their goons,
bro.
So it doesn't fit.
Are you talking about
anybody?
Lee. Chris Brown is not even walking up to Mokhtar's girl. He's standing with his
someone else's
glasses. He's saying, "Pull up,"
and he's not up to. Let's stop using Mokhtar's girl as.
Yo,
He's Mokhtar, please.
We weren't using no.
He was him. even use no. But no. I'll be real. Like there's even a few times where I'm on a table. I'm with some girls, and guys will try and talk to the girls, and then they will look my side.
Yeah.
And straight away apologetic.
Yeah.
Straight away because maybe they didn't think they were with me or whatever, and then I look at them and it's just like they bro me straight away.
Yeah.
It's just like I want to. If I knew they were.
I understand.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I feel like
if
you're with your girl and a guy comes up to your girl, would you not find that disrespectful? They can see you.
I would find it disrespectful if someone like was trying to like properly move to my girl while I was with my girl. I understand because some guys give bro vibes. Those ones like they give like friend zone vibes, like that's her brother or whatever it is. So the guy's pulling up to the girl, he's thinking that that's her mate. And if you're giving that type of vibe, you have a problem. But I think like especially when you're in a club setting, I think you should be all over your girl. Let the man so when I went to that girl, I thought she was single until the man came. These times I just touched the prem. I'm not so good.
Yeah.
So bro,
I said I'm not so good.
I'm not so good here, bro. Yeah, you see, here's my problem, right? He's proper. Like I'm now observing, like it's a group of guys. They seem to have money. This is the first time I ever saw sparklers come to their table. I think it was only 2 tables here.
The table of the girl.
The girlfriend of the guy.
Yeah.
So the guy is a big shot. He's there. But I'm thinking, like I'm not thinking about this. I'm not processing this properly. So what I do? I kind of stand around. I kind of stand around the table.
When the guy came as well.
Yeah. I stood up. I stood back, but I just could have like hung around, like to see, like is that his friend? Is that her friend? What's gonna happen next? You know what I mean? But that once I realized that's he's a big boy. That's a girl. It deflated my.
Okay, settle you down.
Yeah, it set me down. I wasn't. So when I was away at that stage, I wouldn't go around thinking I'm the
when I'm
the bee's
away,
knees.
oh my
I'd
days.
actually go around thinking like, oh geez,
No, when I'm away, it's not like I go around like thinking I'm that with girls. I just do that like in general. Like once there's a bit of drink in me, chest is out, that I walk around. People are coming up to me saying, "Oh, are you a boxer? Are you an athlete?" type thing. I'm saying, I'm hearing that. I'm walking around until it backfired one time. I'll get to that, but there was one time I saw. But I know I'm very, very smart. On holidays, I'm very, very smart. I know who to befriend. I know who. Leave this one, Jerry. There was one guy, English guy, had a tattoo on his eye.
Oh yeah.
On his eye.
Like below his eye.
That's teardrop.
You know about it? He had tattoos all over his neck. I said, "My guy from Long." I clap him up because what you saying, bro?
Wait, did you know him?
I didn't know him.
I said my guy from Long.
From Long.
Your friends.
No matter the situation, we're friends. I'm not even bro. We are friends, bro.
Yeah.
I clapped him up. I said, he started telling me about his prison stories. I was listening. I was so attentive.
Of course.
I was so attentive. I was just like, yeah, bro. What you want, bro? I was asking him, what you want? He said, bro, I came here with like 7 man. He was talking on that. He said, "What you want?" I said, "I'm just here with my 2 guys. I'm just here having fun with my 2 guys. No, I'm not that. I'm not a plot like that. You know what I mean? Bro, I befriended him the next day. I saw him at the beach. I said, I was drunk. I was so drunk. I said, I selfie. I said, my God, my bro, my fucking I was squeezing him. I said, bro, we are friends. Everybody knows we're friends.
You know he was in Barca at the same time Savage Dan was there.
Yeah. We had a table beside us.
Remember Savage Dan was saying like, oh, you Irish brothers are like,
I was actually looking back at the videos. Like, I'll go up to anybody. I'll see a group of girls. I'll see them on the table with guys. I'll go up to them. I'll chill with the girls. I'll chill with the guys. I was that type of guy. I went to
both sides.
Playing both sides. I went up to Savage Dan's table because at this time we were at Go Beach Club in Barca and they were playing like Spanish music. And I said, we had girls on our table. I said, what do you guys want the DJ to play? They said, last. I said, I got you. I had my Burberry bag like this. I had cash. That's why I brought cash. Went to the DJ. I said, play last. I go load you. Played last. I put it in, and then I went back. Everybody was screaming. I said, I got this place on lockdown. So then I went to Savage down the table. I said, what you guys want me to play? They said, Angolo, can't I said, I got you. I went back to my table. I said, let me save my money.
An extra 15 euros, not worth it.
It's not worth it, bro.
Yeah, I know, like that. On holidays, there's several reasons. So one with girls, you're not. I have had experiences where it backfired. But then on the other hand, going there sort of like I take the sort of deflated posture because I think inflating could backfire and it
backfired on me.
You could
It backfired on you.
Oh, in Paris.
The wrong person.
Backfired.
Get kidnapped.
Yeah.
What
You
happened?
don't. So obviously Paris table, all that stuff. You have the girls that I'm walking around. Boom. Just see one guy. I was even about to say like, what's good, but like he kind of nudged me. I'm like, what you know? Then we went head to head, but I'm waved.
Yeah.
I have my glasses on. I'm waved, bro. As he goes head to head, me, I just thought, bro, it's not even worth it. I was going to say that, bro. It's not even. Whack. He whacked my jaw. Just even the next morning, the boys were asking me about it. I said, nah, I wasn't even that high, bro. My jaw was in bits, bro, for like 2-3 days, bro. And bro, he sparked me like a pow. My glasses, I even took my glasses. I was ready to go. No matter what, I was ready. Security jumped straight away. And I saw one of my boys, he had bottles. Like, even though like we're 4 or 5 minutes, like we were outnumbered.
Yeah.
But it's one of them where it's just like, if you have to
you're
die,
in their country.
We're in their country, but it's one of them where it's just like, if you have to die, you have to die, bro. Like, you're not going to just bow like that. So me, I was ready. Me, I took my glass, I gave it to someone, but security was. If you want to believe the story or not, but the security held me back. I would have, I would have taught him 1 or 2 lessons.
But like nothing else happened prior to that.
No, but you see, the thing is, when you inflate. So I hear what David is saying. When you inflate, some guys are
They want to beat it back.
So like it's one of them where it's just like, bro, I'm the type of guy. I'm very, very flashy when I was very, very flashy on holiday, bro. We'll have like 15 girls on our table.
Yeah.
Like we had 15 girls on our table. There was only 3 of us. I will record that. I said, bro, we have all the girls here, fam. I'm snapping everything and going to other guys' tables. I'm chatting to the girls. I'm not really. Do you know what I'm saying? I was a bit
disrespectful, bro.
Yeah,
You're looking for trouble.
Yeah. I'm looking for trouble. So like, I won't be surprised if he was eyeing me like.
Because especially when I'm on holiday, I'm here to have a good time. I'm
Relaxation,
bro. You know what I mean? Like the whole idea here is that we're going down. But I've seen like there was one time, I don't know what country I was in, and I saw like bare UK man, like London. They're clearly from London, but there were just loads of them. It's like they were moving like they were in London. It's like all it just takes is the mafia to pull up. Or do you know what I mean? Like like you don't know Cyprus.
Yeah.
You don't know who's there.
Yeah.
That man just called 25 man.
But more time, the guys like when I'm on holiday, more time they gravitate towards me because I'm actually like bundles of energy. You know what I'm saying? So more time they're like, oh, they ask me, do I have any girls and that. You know what I'm saying? So more time like
It's good to be on a sort of
but sometimes
There's a balance.
Sometimes I
There's a
can
balance,
be disrespectful and I could just go straight to your table and just. I'm not saying I would take your girl away, but I'll chat to your girl. Like,
That's the problem with that's the problem with the club culture. It's very ego driven.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's very. That's why I think that's why a lot of fights can easily spark up because it's everything's on the edge already.
Yeah.
Do you get me? It's the most drinks on my table, the most girls, and
do you think niggas hide behind tables?
100%.
100%.
So if what do you think they would act like if there was no tables, they had to move the girls? Like, what do you think?
A lot of them wouldn't be able to move to girls.
You don't think so?
No.
I still think they would.
No, I don't think so.
I still think they would.
I don't think so. Because
Gen pop? No, you don't
the
move
issue
the
is, right, so
You are moving the girls in jam pop.
I
In
know,
Ireland.
but hold on, but look at the amount of
10 years ago.
yeah, but think about the amount of barriers that are broken by the fact that you have a table. So you most likely get escorted into the club.
Yeah.
Do you get me? People already can see that you're dressed to the nines or whatever. You're brought to a table in a particular section that most likely has a lot of eyes on you, right? And then they're now bringing your drinks to the table. Your table is already filled.
How do you get girls to your table in the first place? You have to talk to a girl to
No, but I've heard that girls are like
Gravitate,
flies, bro.
bro. I've heard.
I've heard.
They gravitate,
Like,
yeah,
they
they
chill
sit
around the
around
table.
and
And
you
all
have to
it
say
takes is this.
Do you want
they'll
a
come.
drink or sit down?
But all you need to do.
Kai, women do better. Look at the way men are saying this is what you do. Does this? Come on, your mouth are better than that.
Some women.
No, but so, like the same way you're saying, do you want a drink? Is the same way he can offer a girl a drink at the bar.
But they wouldn't.
They would.
No, I
don't think
it
a lot
depends.
would.
It depends,
bro.
Because I guess we've all been in club environments. How many times do you actually really see that?
Well,
you get me?
A guy buying a drink for a girl.
Well, that's normal, but like, unless you go to clubs that don't have tables, you probably won't see it much. Do you get me? But jump up guys are talking to jump up girls.
What's jump up?
General
On the
population.
floor. Where don't have table.
Yeah.
Wow. What are you?
I'm jump up guy. Me, I'm not doing table.
Jump up now. No, sorry, jump up back then. If I was in the club now, I think my ego wouldn't allow me to be in jump up.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Table like now. If we're going to club now,
Give me a table.
it's a table thing.
Yeah.
It's a
Really?
table
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I'm definitely not jump up, bro. But I can mingle with the jump ups. I'm diverse. I can be on the dance floor. I can chill with a guy.
My guy said I can go down to that level.
Yeah,
I can play championship.
I can. Yeah, 100%.
Versatility.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think niggas hide behind tables. I think some of them do, but I think most of the guys that get tables, I think most of them like because they're so used to having tables. I think that's already their confidence when they're going up to a girl.
I mean that from the perspective of like, for example, now if I was single and if I was in the club scene, while doing a podcast, while sort of having
Can't be jump up, bro.
having popularity, and I'm single. Like, here's the thing: if I was with my girl, I may be in jump up because I'm trying to just dance with my missus. Like, does that make sense? But if I was going there on a like, I'm here, y'all know me, and also I'm trying to pull one or two, I probably would hide behind the table because
But you would be able to do it regardless, though.
No, I've been to like. Here's my thing. My club history is like 65-35. Like I've succeeded 65, but that 35 is 35
on you.
Is it? And I don't like that 35, bro. I've pulled up behind a girl before.
She looked back and I was like, damn.
Damn. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's not my style. It's not my style. I don't like that vibe. You know what I mean? So I probably would like.
What's your advice to people that want to pull up behind a girl? Like how would you tell them to approach it?
I wouldn't tell them to approach it. I just
You can't advise on that.
I'm not gonna advise people to dance behind girls,
bro. I'd give you some not game, but I'd, like anybody watching that wants to do that. Take a selfie with the girl first, or like record her dancing, or just like
it's a bit weird though.
Recording her dancing.
No. Like if you're a vibe already, and you're just like, or like go up to a girl and like dance face to face and dance, and if she's dancing, going like this, yeah.
Smiley,
Hold on,
you're speaking from privilege.
Let me finish.
That's why you're speaking from privilege. People know you.
Okay.
You're speaking from privilege. But even if a girl that you haven't talked to, she probably knows you. I've heard about you. She probably watched your story. So you pull up on vibe. She's more open to like think you're not a flipping weirdo.
Okay.
Think about weirdos, man. Think about weirdos that nobody knows. He's come up before a girl. She goes, get out of my face,
yeah,
mate.
but that's better than you going behind.
Of course.
I'm saying test the waters.
I think partly what he's also saying as well is like what he's saying is matching her energy.
Yeah,
I hear it, but
do you get me? So if you match the energy, that's when you now say, okay, she's feeling me or not. If not,
exactly,
I can turn away.
Exactly, you can, and it's not as loud. It's not as loud.
Yeah, and it's not even embarrassing.
She'll go like this, and then she'll probably turn to her girls, and it's not as loud.
I know. Like, my problem was this. I think work just came out. It just came out. It's a time where
when that song came on,
everybody goes for a wine.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happens now, but everybody was like, "When go do," bro. man was just collecting here, and it's just like they were just, and everyone they went to is stuck. So you know what I mean? So I was trying to get like to see if I could man mark somebody, but I couldn't man mark.
To flee.
I know, back in my day, I was anticipating work, lagbaja, I was anticipating it. But I think if you're at this age now and you're still collecting wine, I think it's so childish.
Okay.
Even 24 or 25, I think at that age, if you're still like whining in the clubs, I think it's very childish. I think it's wait, as a guy,
wait,
you're collecting wine.
If I went to the club today, and work came on, and I was like, I went up to a girl.
I think that's so childish.
So
what do guys do now?
What do guys do now? What are they meant to do now?
No, I personally think it's childish. I think, okay, why are you going up to a girl to collect wine?
No. It's just your personal opinion. You just think it's childish.
I think it's childish. I think the reason why a lot of guys go up to collect wine is probably because, okay, I find this girl a bit attractive. I like her body or whatever. And they're using that to kind of, maybe talk after, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
They're doing it in a way where they're trying to probably bring the girl home, whatever the case may be. I think just talk to the girl. I don't think you need to whine on the girl. Especially at 25, 26,
some people, that's their entry points though.
Yeah, that's why I said it can be your entry point at 22, 23. At 25, 26,
so when you're younger, if you're going up to a girl, you can whine. But if you're older,
why
have a chat?
Have a chat, bro. If I saw a 27-year-old going like this and all, that is, for me, that is embarrassing.
I didn't even know that, bro.
That's embarrassing.
Think about in the UK when
I was gonna say, what about
Jamaicans?
The culture. What?
Okay, Jamaicans, I hear.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm saying, like, you know, our normal
in Ireland.
Yeah. But if you're 27,
it was even difficult to get a wine anyways, no?
It's not really a thing that happens here that much.
Yeah, no, girls weren't always giving it to every man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I hear, but I just think 27, 28, you shouldn't be whining on a girl unless she's your girlfriend and she's dancing with you or whatever. But like going like this and all.
Yeah, at a certain age.
At a certain age, it's a bit embarrassing.
Okay. But is that not kind of part of the club culture as well? No.
What do you mean?
Like getting wines
at a certain age, like 21, 22. That's when you do all that.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a 27, 28-year-old, 29-year-old, like, you know,
I think I hear you. Again, I don't know because
if you walked into the club and you saw, let me think of something. If you saw, no, I'm not gonna, like Lekon, for example. Lekon is a bit mature.
That's a girlfriend.
Yeah, no, but let's say he didn't have a girlfriend and you just saw him like this. Wouldn't you not? That's a bit childish.
I wouldn't think so.
I would think
that's what happens in clubs. Like,
yeah, same.
Like people collecting wine.
Like the last time we went to
club. Like going like this, bro.
Nah, bro. The last time we went
if a girl was dancing, like standing, and she was just like shaking, and you're just right behind her, and you probably have the hand on the neck. That's okay. You're not really collecting wine. You're just having a little dance with her. But if you're going like this, you're collecting. Yeah, you're going like this and all, bro. At 28, 29, that's childish, bro.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I've actually seen people whine on each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Because I always see on people's stories, like when they in all these kind of parties, like in the background anyways, like man them whining on.
Imagine you're on the table, guys.
Imagine perplexed at this.
Bro, Dave, imagine we're all at a table now.
Yeah.
And then we're all chilling, we're all having a good time, we're all sipping on whatever. And then work comes on, and then I see one of you leave. I'll be like, where are you going? Would you stop? If work came on and I left the table and I went to the dance floor.
Work comes on, but we got some girls on the table and they come and dance on us. Is that different?
Okay,
but you won't be doing that.
I won't be doing all that. I won't be doing all that. Even at that, I just like a slow.
What? So do you think doing all that like it's too much?
It's childish. Why are you doing that? Like this specific. Why are you doing that? At a certain age, bro, like there was Afro Nation videos where I saw guys like, imagine like me dropping like this and you're holding me on.
Like carnival though, no?
Bro, you're at 27 though. That means you didn't get out of your system then. Why are you doing that at 27, 28?
I do.
Bro, you're dropping like this, Tommy's holding me. You're holding me. And the girl is that, bro, that's immature.
I don't know. I don't agree.
This news to me.
I think that's immature, bro.
I don't agree.
Personally, I think that's immature because if you've let it out of your system early and you've done that 21, 22, you just be like, bro, you're not even trying to.
But if they didn't,
how old is the girl? Is the girl 28 as well?
No, if a girl is 28 and she's doing that,
She
each
needs-
their
yeah, she
own.
will, she
Each
needs-
their own. Each their own. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Each their own. Bro, each their own. I've been cancelled before.
The man is immature. The girl that teach to them.
Boys, you know I said on the last podcast that cancelling thing really affected me. Ghosting was easy. It was easier because I was cancelled.
Okay, okay.
Each their own. If
That's
a girl is doing
interesting.
that,
That's
if a girl is doing that,
Because yeah, that's you don't agree.
I don't. To be honest, I don't have an opinion. I don't care.
Yeah,
That's my own. I just.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
like
don't
when you
care.
get to this age, you're like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you, bro? If I saw Tommy doing that, bro, I'll be like, what are you doing?
But if he's doing it with his girlfriend,
It's different. It's okay.
Okay.
That's with your girl. But even at that,
No,
if you're going like that with your
it's
girlfriend,
it's still a bit mad though.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
I would if I ended up ever being in the club with my girl, bro, I'm holding her. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
I'm not flipping like.
that's like lipsing in the club at
Yeah.
29.
I seen that when after our show with Charlie, and we dipped in.
Yeah,
and now,
yeah,
and
yeah.
what was the part that was on that
I
time?
don't
The
even
man
know.
from UK came down. I
Yeah.
was just seeing man them kissing, girl them left, right, center.
Oh,
sure.
bare kissing, bro.
Like not like
No,
kissing, like
the
lips.
lips in, bro.
You mean a DLT?
Yeah, like a full on session.
That's it's at 29, isn't that?
And
Yeah,
DLT
the old
is
as
like
well,
a
the old.
relatively older crowd as
I know,
well.
They were
but
old.
like, yeah, I understand. Lips in at clubs and stuff is
I
quite.
think that's fine.
You think it's fine, yeah? I thought it was weird. I just think like some things are just like, but no, okay, no, I don't think it's weird. No, let me
I
explain why.
didn't even
Let me-
get my point out.
Let me
Wait.
explain why I don't think it's weird actually, because it's back to what I said at the very, very beginning. Those things happen in those places. Like whining happens at clubs, kissing happens at clubs. I think
Weird, bro. That's weird.
It's
bro.
but
Come
it's
on.
the nature of
At
that
a
of that
certain
place.
age.
I wouldn't do it myself. But if I was like if I see people doing these things, I don't care enough to be like.
55-year-old is lipsing a girl. Like, what are you doing?
No, and then
Bro, he's
on the-
closing his eyes as well, bro.
Sorry, on the flip
That's how I'm
side, then I hear that.
surrounded.
Then I hear that.
So he's closing his
Because
eyes
if he's
as well.
35, he should have advanced to another level in his life. Shouldn't he have?
Yeah,
he shouldn't
yeah,
be at the clubs closing his eyes. He shouldn't.
Yeah,
he shouldn't
yeah,
at
yeah.
that stage. But like a 28-year-old who's single.
Why are you lipsing a girl in the club? Okay, maybe I'm just talking from my perspective. When I used to lips girls in the club, like at 21, 22, it's because I wasn't guaranteed. It wasn't a guarantee. I need to lock it in.
Yeah,
You know, your lipsing to kind of, okay, confirm that you're interested in me. I'm
Yeah.
interested. Because the dance is probably not enough. So then you lips and it's just like, okay. And then when you're immature, when you're young, you're immature, you have all these things. I'm not saying this is every guy's thought process. But after a while, you're just like, if a girl is giving you see maturity, you see eye contact, and you know that's how girls kind of communicate that they're interested. Do you get what I'm saying? But at 20, 21, you don't have that experience.
Yeah.
You're still raw. You know what I mean?
raw.
So at the end of the day, the older you get, the more you realize I don't have to do all that to know that she's interested in me. I don't have to do all that. That's what I'm saying. At a certain age, 27, 28, what are you doing lipsing in the club?
So what you're
What are you
saying?
doing dancing in the club?
So
like,
in
no,
a-
like whining.
In essence, what you're saying is your communication should be a lot better. You should be able to understand a lot more with doing less.
Exactly, bro.
I understand that logic.
But then not everyone has that privilege.
Some people are shy, bro.
Because
It's just-
experience,
Some people just want to
teaches you that.
go inside straight.
Experience teaches me that, and that's why I'm trying to pass this experience.
Learn from me.
Yeah, at 28, don't be lipsing in the club, mate. I used to get slagged when I bro. There was videos of me lipsing in the club, like
Bro,
20,
there's
21.
one time, yeah.
The boys laughed at me.
This
bro.
one time I was at this wasn't even a club, Smiley. This was a concert, right? Finished the concert and it was a club. Guess who rocks in? Smiley. He didn't even come to the concert. Just came to the. You won't remember. You won't remember. You rocked in. I said, what's up? I'm just chilling with my guys at the back. It's gentle, bro. Do you know what I mean? You caught in. You caught one chick from native chick. You've gone to her. Yeah, nah. I look. I said, Smiley's already dancing with this guy. This is crazy, man. I look back. Bro, give her a second to breathe, mate.
What are your you're being slagged for lips in the club. What were the issues with doing that?
I don't know. I just think I think from my boys' perspective, just like, why are you listening?
No, because I've heard that sentiment isn't new to me. I hear it all the time. Like, you listen to UK podcasts, they'll be like, oh, you can't be lip syncing again in the club.
Really?
Yeah, I hear it.
Like
But
a girl you just met.
Yeah, but
Or girls that you know already.
I don't know,
I've heard
'cause
it's always been in context with the girl you just met.
Yeah, because they could give you cold sores, bro.
Yeah, and they could have just lips another guy or even done another thing to another guy, and now you have that guy's thing in your own mouth, and it's a bit like now you might be
not
eligible for being gay. Yeah. So it's like you understand. It's
I
not
remember I was
right.
kissing this girl and I saw the flashlight and I thought I was going like this.
I actually.
I thought I was the guy, and then I realized
They was liking you.
the boys were laughing. I said, "Okay, I'm not gonna do this again."
I actually remember you lipsing a girl in the club years ago, though.
Really?
Yeah, bro. But you was just a lip sync.
And then you came out, you know, when they powder down your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I would think that you could kiss people in clubs, but now that I'm hearing it's a
No,
weird
but
thing. It's
you just
interesting
met,
to me.
though. I don't think.
Even
No.
even if you know them.
No,
at a
if
certain
you
age.
know them, I think it's
Do you,
grand, though.
guys remember Roller? Like, we didn't go to Roller. We never were allowed to go Roller.
What's Roller?
It's a disco. Disco for like.
I've heard about it, I know.
Yeah, like
That's what they did.
That's
You
what they did.
kiss-
You
you
go there
kiss
to
6
meet
girls.
I get it. So you meet people in the disco when you were young and you kiss them. But that was all right because they haven't really been.
Yeah.
But if you get past a certain age,
It's for me. It's like instant gratification and delayed gratification. It's just like, okay, if you know she's interested in you, you can kiss her when you get back to your apartment or whatever. Delayed gratification, just hold it in. If you're just seeking that instant gratification, you're not disciplined.
But
I
then-
just see that as just like you're not disciplined.
But
Hold
then,
it in, bro.
wouldn't you say it would be better to get the kissing early instead of like the last hour
Then
of
you
the
don't
club?
trust you don't
No,
trust
the last
yourself.
hour of the club where she may have or may have not done other things, and now her mouth might be defiled.
I don't know if it's about that. This is wild.
that's so interesting. Okay.
Last time I kissed in a club, I was 24.
2 years
Is that
ago.
too old?
Whoa.
Is that too old to be doing that kind of thing?
It is. Do you know why? It's because one of my guys like put pressure on me. Like I was in Brussels, and the first Brussels he didn't think I shad. So shad is like shad.
Yeah.
No, he didn't think I shad. Yeah, and then he's like, Smiley, you know you've been to Brussels 3 times. You're still not shad. I said, bro, I shad that last time, bro. he said, bro, you didn't shad, bro. That doesn't kill, bro. You have to shad to that. So I had to make sure I had to like solidify, and that's what you did. If you're trying to make sure that you're bringing this one home, you kiss, you gauge. So for me, that's even doing that was immature.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I said like kissing in the club, whining in the club, immature, bro. When you get to a certain age, you should just be able to just like chat to the girl and just take her number or whatever, delayed gratification type vibe.
Who do you think? So girls in clubs are girls in clubs. What do you guys think about girls in the church?
What about them?
In what sense?
In that same context?
Or shy in church?
No, not in church, but that same
I
context.
mean, you.
Relax, bro.
No, like you if
So
you see a girl that you like in church.
Yeah, like I mean, sometimes we feel like girls in church are like longer, take longer
shock you.
process. You know what I
Shock
mean?
you.
Like I think girls in the church could, not all. These are definitely not indictment on all girls, but some girls in the church, man, is actually a shorter process than the ones in the club.
Yeah.
I'm telling you from.
Some girls.
Yeah, it's of course not all girls. Like there's definitely girls who genuinely love God and genuinely are actually like But there's some, bro. I've seen it happen
Cause
quicker than people in the club.
some of them actually want to live that life, but they're tied down by God.
And also some,
And once they get that opportunity, it's long.
and some just have never had the opportunity, bro.
Yeah.
Those ones, it's like some people like exactly. It's like oh, if I was in the world, I would be like, no, you're just not.
Bro, I remember one of my guys, he was telling me, like, yeah, he wasn't the best with girls. And he was, bro, like, if I wanted to kiss her, I could have kissed her. Like, she was all over me. Said, stop that, bro. You were 21. You're at the peak of your powers there. What do you mean I could have if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Sounds like, I was on holiday in Spain. And,
Yeah,
in
kissed her,
school,
I've seen it. Like, it's not.
Why
only,
do you think it was easier to get girls in those environments?
Because I think there is so on one hand, right, if a girl's at a club every Saturday, no, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sunday go.
Sunday, even just top up, just have a light one, a few cocktails,
Lounge.
shisha. So if a girl does that, like she's constantly in that environment, she's constantly getting attention from guys.
If she doesn't get attention on a Friday,
And
she can try again on the next day.
The next day.
Yeah.
Whereas a girl in church is And there's two different people. There's people who know their identity, and there's people that are just deprived. Does that make sense, really? They kind of want to be in the world, but their mom just doesn't allow them to go out on Saturdays because they're 21. You know what I mean? And if they get one bit of attention, boom, quicker than the girl in the club, bro. Does that make sense? Because she's just like, she actually wants to do this. Where another girl's like, actually, genuinely, I'm not on this because I've made the decision to be here.
And the guys that say, oh, I don't, like, I could have kissed her if I wanted to. They're the type of guys that wank like 7 times a day. They are, 100%. Tommy, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm talking about. It's the truth, bro.
7 is the number of completion, and that's crazy. When he does that,
You've really finished the work. That's what it means.
That's finished work. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy, but like, what's your record?
Of
In a day,
pulling
like,
the team.
Yeah, what's your record, bro?
I'm married now.
I said, what's your record, like, all-time record?
In a day, I think we've said it on the pod before.
You said like 5 or something.
In a day,
5, yeah.
in the night, no,
No, in a day, 24 hours.
maybe
5, yeah.
maybe more. It could be more. I'm not gonna lie. It could be more.
What's your record?
Let me go around.
He wants to see. It could be more though. It could be more.
2.
Two. That's nothing.
Do you believe that? 2.
Possibly, man.
Yeah?
What's your record? No, David's like 12. I think
No, I actually wasn't, bro. I was a wanker for sure, but like, no, but I was. I think maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah. I think I've probably done like 3 in an hour before.
It's happened. No,
I hear it.
It's happened. It's happened.
Especially if you go long without it.
Yeah.
Like, you're making up for the lost days.
Yeah. No, that's I think as I was talking
He
to.
still didn't say his record, you know.
No, it won't be over 5. It won't be
Okay,
over 5 in a day.
Because I was just like, that's a very smart way to deflect.
Yeah, I've talked to some guys, and it's like I was bad. I was certainly bad, but I've talked to some guys who are way younger than me. At the time, I thought I was at my worst, and I'm like, boy, you're like, he's telling me his thing. I'm like, bro, you're on the verge of the next level. You know, the next level is like really creepy stuff.
Yeah. That's what
do you
happened
mean?
to that Adam 22 guy.
Yeah, you see like the journey of porn
Wait, hold on,
and masturbation.
Adam 22, the only reason he's okay with a porn star like having sex with his wife in front of him or whatever the case was it in front of him or separate?
They went to go record it.
They went to
Yeah.
go. The only reason why he's okay with that is because porn has probably like diverted his mind completely.
Yeah,
and changed his
like,
perception
it's gone,
on
it's
like
gone.
he doesn't get aroused from having sex with his own wife anymore, so he needs to see someone else having sex with them.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
what porn does.
That's sort of level. That's like level 7. It's like 3 more to go, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And here's
Wait, hold on. Adam 22 is level 7.
yeah.
What's worse than that? Sorry.
Bro, see,
Because I think the worst.
you're thinking of the confines of marriage. You're thinking of the confines of letting somebody else sleep with your wife. I'm talking about. Okay, so
No, because the worst thing I've heard of, I was reading a Reddit story of a guy that had a death grip. For 3 years.
What's the dead grip?
Death grip. For 3 years.
Sounds mad.
He did nothing but masturbate. So when he was really scared to talk to girls, so he goes, he wants to change his life around. He starts going gym. And then he now got the opportunity to sleep with a girl. And he couldn't
Get up.
No, he got up, but he couldn't come.
ejaculate.
Oh, okay.
Because he's used to the strength of his hand as opposed to.
Wow.
No, that's real though.
And it's called the death grip. And he literally goes, he kept going and nothing was happening.
Yeah.
And then she got offended and left.
Oh.
Yeah. Death grip, yeah.
yeah, but that's
crazy.
No,
that's
he's
like,
messed up. He's messed up.
But those are levels. I'm talking about like
He's
there's
messed up.
crazier levels. I mean, level 7. I think there's level 20. There's crazier levels, boys. Animals.
Oh, yeah.
Having sex with animals.
Yeah, there's like I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
so
having sex with
extreme-
younger.
Yeah, there's extreme
perversion,
levels. Like,
okay,
perversion
okay.
doesn't have really an
That
end.
starts
I
from
get you,
porn.
I get you, I
in
get
my
you.
Do
opinion.
you know what I mean? I'm saying like, broski, if you're here now, you better stop now because it went from it goes from watching porn and you don't care what color the people are, and then it could be like,
Did you have a color?
bro, asking me mild questions on the podcast.
I didn't like the black ones.
Oh, somebody, let's even stop it now. Let's even stop it now.
I don't like the black ones.
Yeah.
Black on black.
Bro, let's
I
stop.
don't like it. I
Let's
wasn't a
stop it
fan
now.
of it.
Let's
Black
stop
on
it
black.
now.
No, yeah, but
But
like
it's a bit too rough. It's a bit too.
Oh,
like
God.
slimy and just
Lee.
the Atlanta ones are not like that.
oh my god.
Bro, relax, bro. You get so specific.
Cool down.
But
It's not.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
as in, he went
That's
from,
why there's so many categories
yeah,
because
he went to that category, and then
no, because that's what happens. You start.
Boys, porn is actually a business. It's crazy.
No, it is, it
They're
is,
actually-
it is, it is.
Like when he said categories, it's actually so deep where it's just like
Whatever you
there's
like.
different-
Like,
yeah,
there
different
was a
levels
point,
to it.
yeah, when I tried to stop.
AVN,
Wait, no, wait.
They have AVN awards.
Oh, yeah, they have a
They
word.
have
Like,
Grammys.
PFA for Young Player of the Year. Yeah, you didn't know this?
I didn't know.
You didn't
AVN
I just watched
award
the
for
video.
porn
You didn't know?
stars.
There was
Hey, no, that man got awarded for performance.
Did you watch the award shows? Yeah. You watched.
clip, just to see who was the best that year.
No,
No, there was a time that I tried
the-
to stop for a while, like maybe for like 3-6 months, and then I got back into it, and I was just seeing all these new categories, especially when it was now HD. I was like, oh my god,
I didn't
4K.
like- I didn't
oh
like
my
HD
god,
ones.
you don't like HD?
I like hidden camera type shit. I liked.
You know, he did
It
camera.
was too professional.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't realistic.
So like you go from like
come
overly
on, crazy.
produced,
Yeah.
like role play into like amateurs, and then
Yeah.
you go into like maybe hidden cameras, whatever it is.
Is that bad?
No.
It just sounds
the reason
mad.
it's mad because like if there's cameras, it should be consensual.
Yeah, no, hidden camera.
That's why it sounds mad. That's why it sounds mad. But like, you understand? You understand? I'm here to protect you. But then it goes into all the type of categories, and I'm like, okay, so I'm hearing now. This specific person telling me I'm here with it. He wants help, but he's here, and it's like I'm like, bro, the next level.
It's long.
It's long. After this one is a bit.
No, because
do you know what I mean? So like,
when I
stop
was
now.
when I was in secondary school,
Yeah.
like them times, the things that people used to watch when I was in secondary school. Like some people out here watching just people shit on each other.
Yeah,
And they just like,
shit on each other.
Yes, there's a category for that, bro.
yeah.
And then people inserting things in themselves, like
Why do you think
Like
the
that
dominatrix industry is popping?
It's so popular right now.
Bro, people want to be kicked in the penis. People want to be spat on. People want
Did
to
you
be
not see that
excreted on. Like,
politician
it's
from
crazy.
was it one of the Scandinavian countries? Anyways, he
on
recorded
that, though.
he
They're on
recorded
that.
himself. Yeah, it was a politician, bro.
Yeah, they're on that.
I thought you know they won that.
But they're on that though.
Even those people in Saudi Arabia are watching.
Oh
the fights
yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
But this politician he recorded himself. He went to a public toilet. Yeah, he recorded himself licking
I saw.
the urinal, licking it with a smile on his face, and then he now went to the toilet, licked the rim of the toilet with a smile on his face.
just because his dumb asked him to do
He
it.
just likes shame. Shame gets him going.
That's what I was trying to say. This thing is endless.
Yeah.
I think it's endless. The longer you go into this thing, it's endless. Do you know what I mean? Why do you like? Because my whole mindset very recently, not very recently, over the last couple of years, is that what have we perverted, but also made normal. Does that make sense? Like we've made a lot of perverted stuff normal.
A lot of things.
I was like,
And now, if you speak against that perverted stuff, you're seen as the
the
unnormal
weirdo,
one.
yeah, you're vanilla, bro. That's the way it was supposed to. Do you know what I mean? So like, no, now, hey, the marriage bed do what y'all do.
Oh yeah.
even then gone, bro.
Yeah, but even then, it
Even
can
then,
get wild. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying,
The motivation behind maybe what you want to do as well isn't
Could be porn.
It's another conversation.
yeah, 100%.
That's another conversation.
100%. Like I remember having to go to some pastors and saying, "Listen, I'm yeah, certain things are okay in marriage." And he's like, "This seems to be okay." Like, I'm not going to like the Nigerian pastors telling you, "Just keep it one way."
Missionary only.
You're on mission. You're on a mission. Yeah, I'm not going to those ones. I'm talking about the ones who tell you like, head is okay, and these like they'll tell you like all these sort of other things are okay, but then they'll tell you. Then someone will tell
Because
you.
my mom said like they were doing all sorts of rubbish. Their mouth was around each other's private parts. I
I was like, yo, that's level A.
That's it was so disgusting.
You know, you look at it like, and you can never tell mom what you're doing with your wife. Like, if ever the conversation arose.
I remember. No, I can't go there.
Yeah, you can't go there. You can't go there. But anyways, but then it was like, for example, let's use the back door, for example. The pastor said, I don't think it's natural.
Yes.
But hey, have a conversation. Not that I ever wanted me.
Yeah.
But is
Wait, the back door of the
actual
male or female?
of the female.
Okay.
That is not natural. But if there was a conversation that both of you were happy to do it, that's y'all in your confines of marriage. But it doesn't think it's natural. I was like, I hear it. Like,
I hear that too.
you know, like, but I think those things are probably informed by porn. Maybe there's a case for that not being the case, but I just don't think. Maybe,
I think
maybe
a lot of acts have just probably even seeped into like normalcy.
Yeah,
you get me, and just like, oh yeah, you just do this and that, and even sometimes it's not even porn, bro. Sometimes you just hear about things and just like, what's that or what? Like, I don't know. But I guess it is porn technically.
well,
yeah.
It's interesting to me, man. Because then when I also hear people tell you that, say like we just got bored, like we were just like doing the same thing for so long,
Want to try something
and
different.
it just got bored, and then decided to do the next thing. That got them a bit excited.
Yeah.
That's why she went into dominatrix and stuff like, you know, I don't.
Because there's not really a right way to have sex in the confines of your marriage. Like what you're saying, some people might find giving head as
Sin.
weird, as sin even.
Yeah.
Because I remember in church one time,
The same matter I used to praise God.
the pastor said if that thing was meant for sucking, it will be on your forehead. So why are you going down there to suck?
It doesn't even make
It doesn't make so some people see that
Some
as
pastors take their lines out banging. Like what?
some people see that as like wild, where another person that might just be vanilla to them.
Yeah.
So I think as long as two of you are consensual in it, but when it starts getting to the line of that kind of dominatrix kind of vibe, that one is spiritual.
Yeah, because okay, but then you talk about dominatrix, or is it BDSM? Is that the same thing? No.
BDSM, I think it's different. BDSM is like bondage.
Yeah, bondage.
Like that bondage kind of
the bondage one.
stuff,
So
yeah.
if the BDSM, if you come home with handcuffs, it's seen, even the fluffy ones.
Yeah.
It's seen as cute.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
a form of
Yeah.
It is.
It's just on the surface level
But
kind of
it's
thing.
a surface level type of thing. And it's
Yeah.
like, what happens when that gets vanilla? What happens when that gets boring? And it's like, oh, I don't want my hands to be tied up. Like, what about what does that even? What is that?
Do you think that comes from a lack of love for the person?
Okay, where you going?
No, it's a good question.
As in, why would you want to put your partner in that kind of situation?
Not even like, what do you mean you're getting bored of them? Like, do you think it could come from a lack of love?
I can answer that two ways, but where I was going was, where does, and maybe it's just me, where does tying up somebody, almost the lack of their will to be free, how is that?
I think on the person that's been tied up is the sensation of, because you know when your eyes are closed, everything is more heightened. Your sensations are more heightened.
I agree, and I also think that I think I understand that, but I just think when we like look at it, remember I said I'm going back to basics in my head, like. You know, I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at everything again.
I hear where
is this coming from, and why is that okay to do? And then where's the line? Because like somebody could say like the reason I'm saying that is someone could say cuff me up, and that's very okay, and they could just keep it at that, and that was their line. But then someone says cuff me up, actually now tie my leg, actually now like I want to be a flipping like I want to be in a rope, and whack me, like just hit me. I was like, where does that become? Where's the line in that?
I think we've just been exposed to too much, and now there's a lot of things to try where people, because a lot of people are open to try things.
Yeah.
So when you know too much and you're open to try things, you're gonna try those things, and you might not have a line.
Yeah, I understand. But okay. And so this is my last question on this. Yeah, like, why would you tell somebody to slap you in the face?
Yeah, that's those kind of stuff is spiritual.
No, that's
You reckon? So one time. It was like a nice little, you know.
She slapped you.
No, I was slapping her.
Wait, with her consent, I mean.
Yeah, of course. And she was good at it.
Like it's just same as the choking one as well. Like where did that
but
come
it
from?
starts from the choking, but then you start getting bored of that.
I think it's because we've seen it. We've
Nah, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. Like when I was doing it.
I understand. Some want you to like.
myself.
Some want you to.
It's part of that BDSM thing.
Right, but some want you to really
It's
hurt
pain.
them.
It's pain.
Yeah.
They derive pleasure from pain.
Yeah, bro, there was one that was like really. I said, yo, I don't like that. There was one that was like really grabbing me, and I was like, yo, I don't like that. But like, I remember one of my guys was telling me about a girl that he was, and he just kept quiet. I said, bro, someone did that to me, and I told her I don't like that. I don't care what position. I don't care where we are. I will tell you that hurts me. Stop. Like, I'll tell you, like girls, some girls are really, you know.
I guess maybe I'll study into it during the week. I want to know where the whole pain thing, because I understand the choking thing. Like the choking thing is like sort of like girls love that. Like I don't know many girls. I don't know many girls who don't like that idea.
They go
you know, as
soon as you,
as long as it's sort of like not like mad aggressive.
Some want it to the point of where they're nearly
can't
choking.
breathe.
Yeah, and then stop.
And then, so I'm interested in where that comes from. I'm actually quite interested in where that comes from. Sure.
A lot of those things are just we've seen them.
Yeah.
We've seen them and we want to try them.
Yeah.
Because
Is there a way to spice up your sex life in marriage without those things? Is there a way?
Because
I think so.
Ultimately, right?
Yeah.
Isn't sex just the same act to get to kind of a particular?
Because there's
Do you get
difference
me?
beside like
So I
you can
can
make love and then you can have sex.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
And when you're making love, that's more like
I love you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That won't be more vanilla.
Yeah.
It won't be. I'm saying too much.
No, I hear you. No, you're right though. And then sex would be like
Sex is when you like try things.
let's enjoy our bodies.
Yeah.
A bit more.
I think if you have genuine love for your woman, you won't be looking for those other stuff to kind of like, you know, excite you.
So Smiley, what you not what you're saying. Is this what you would this represent what you're saying? Well, if you were to love your wife or whatever it is, every time you have sex, it should just feel.
Yeah, it should just be like you are both trying to please each other. But when it becomes a case where I need this in order to be pleased, or that means you're now not looking at the person per se. You're just like, I need this in order. So it's not about the person anymore.
Okay,
so it's about the thing.
Could you love somebody? I know a newly married couple who like just weren't like the sex wasn't like great because like he had never had sex. No, they both never had sex before. So they obviously learning each other, but like he was just not enjoying himself at all while he was having sex with her. Just not enjoying it at all. Could that be? And so he's finished. Like he doesn't even finish. He's lying on the bed like this wasn't great. He loves her though.
Did he have a porn issue as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he loves her. But he just didn't.
That's what I'm saying. It probably stems from porn. It stems from a lack of love.
Like
for
everything
the actual person.
sex in his mind is porn related.
Yeah.
So he's chasing a particular feeling that he
exactly.
probably wasn't getting, that he can't get to this girl.
Yeah.
Because she's not the one he was watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's not his hand. Do you know what I mean?
That hand
What's
one
called a
is
death grip?
serious.
Death grip, yeah.
How hard was he? Like, was he pulling? What the hell, man?
That's serious.
That's good.
Okay. Right. We're reaching the end of the pod. Lee, what are you actually working on at the moment? Actually,
Just working on a little travel app and a little travel podcast as well.
why are you calling it little, bro?
It's little until it's big.
It's literally called death grip syndrome.
What kills the nerves?
Yeah.
Kills the nerves is crazy.
That's crazy. It's nuts.
Literally.
So hard.
Yeah, it was. The guy was really trying to please himself.
Okay. Yeah. Why do you call it little?
It's little until it's big.
Oh.
What's it called?
Go on track. The app is called Gone Child, and then
What's this, sir?
the app is a travel app. Well, we're gonna start with restaurants first, and then
How do you spell it?
GONTREL.
Okay.
And then the travel podcast will be more so like where have you been, like WYB podcast or whatever.
When's it launching?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm like throwing shit at the wall, saying what sticks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have like a perfection problem.
I've seen your process in this. I've seen the process you've gone through to get. It's been over a year now. Over a year now. I've seen the different ideas, different things that like literally thrown that and seen. Okay, that works. That doesn't work. I've seen different sort of phases that this.
How much of your idea was retained in the final product? Because things change a lot.
Yeah. So the original idea is nothing like it is now. So the original idea is like, I'll say 20% of it is still there. 20-30% of it is still there.
Yeah.
But that's the power of like speaking to people and just iterating. Yeah, feedback in general. You know,
because sometimes some things won't even work.
Yeah.
So you just have to pivot on
it. I think as I was saying, seeing those different iterations of the original idea, I've actually come to appreciate that process because I've seen too many people come with the first idea and launch the first idea. Does that make sense? Like, I have an idea for this and they launch it. And like, do you guys agree? You guys think it's cool? Yeah? I will launch it immediately. And nobody goes through the process of like, tell me what's wrong with this.
Yeah, I think that's so important.
That's testing stage, isn't it?
Yeah, testing stage. I think it's the mom test. It's like a book. I've not read it, but like apparently it's how to get feedback from your mom.
Yeah.
And like unbiased feedback. Yeah. And the best way to like question people around you is not, do you like it? Yeah. It's like, tell me everything that's wrong with this.
Yeah.
So you're already like, I don't care about what's good.
Yeah.
Tell me what's wrong with it. And then when you actually give someone a question like that, they're just like, oh.
So it's like you can take it.
You can take it. You get what I'm saying? But
you can take it and they could give it.
But I feel like with artists and all these really like, yo, do you like it? There's a band. You know what I'm saying? And
like someone is playing you the music like,
like,
what's the
yeah. What you think? Yeah,
sick, bro.
Big me up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I kind of take that second approach where it's just like, tell me what's wrong with it so I can improve on it.
Sure.
And what has the feedback been like? Like, have you given it to people to test yet?
Yeah. That was a big thing for me. Like I was just like, oh my days, because people have this perception of you of doing things of high quality, you know. So like you've been a musician, you've been a whatever, and then they see that level, and then you disappear for a bit. So they expect whatever they see after that to be of
that level.
Yeah. So I'm in my head so much in terms of I can't like deflate the perception, but I have to get out of that. I have to get out of that reality of, you know.
Why is it so hard for you to disconnect yourself from that perception?
I don't know. I went to therapy, you know. I don't know. Like,
how was that?
It was decent, man. It was decent. I did like 4 sessions, but she was asking me like at the end of every session, how do you feel? I was just like, oh, feel good, yeah.
But, did you feel that therapy helped you?
Therapy helps if you're not vulnerable with your friends. If you're vulnerable with your friends, you won't really see the need for therapy as much. There are times where I would just like, and my friends are kind of, some of my friends are very they're emotionally intelligent, so they'll ask questions a certain way that will just get you thinking. You know, if you have those type of friends around you and you're willing to be vulnerable with them. Like I asked my boys last week, I said, boys, what do you think my biggest insecurity is? And then they were telling me. And then I flipped it. I said, yo, bro, what do you think Snow's biggest insecurity is? So then we were loud. Conversation. And those type of, like, if you're actually in that position with your friends and you're getting vulnerable, it's the same type of questions that your therapist will be asking.
Do you know what? Funny enough, on the idea of therapy, I was watching a video and this guy was talking about like therapy for women. Therapy is mainly designed for women and not for men. Right?
How so?
So men deal with issues side to side. So I'm not sitting face to face talking. It's like we're doing something
Together.
To do something together, and we're speaking.
Yeah.
That's how guys get things out.
I was go continue.
Whereas women would
Yeah.
sit face to face, and there's like,
Yeah,
and that's how they connect. And just like the
Mm.
whole idea, therapy is kind of more suited towards women. It can help some guys,
Yeah.
but I feel like therapy
Side by side.
should be different for a man.
Yeah. I was literally saying this to somebody earlier. I was like,
10 minutes left on the card.
yeah. I was saying there's like the my friends. I work with my friends. Like that's how we chat and work.
Yeah.
Like or while we're working or while we're doing something together. And so it's not. Some guys do it, which is cool. Like it's not often that we'll like sit down. Like I won't call Tommy like, yo, bro, can you come to the studio? Let's sit down and let's chat. Because you'd be like, what, bro? What's up? Like, what's wrong? You know what I mean? It's like
if you can wait till I get to the studio, tell me now.
exactly.
Like,
You know what I mean? So it's always like we have to be doing something,
something.
or we're doing a venture together, and then we'll talk, or we'll even like on a walk, we'll chat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or wherever it is.
setting up the studio.
We'll chat. But whereas like girls will be like, let's sit down.
Yeah.
You know, I hear it. Anyways, Smiley, where's your head at, bro?
My head is at this. Like, I was thinking about it like 5 minutes ago. I was just like, how did you even, the way you were even looking at me, you were looking at me like I was an alien.
For what?
When I was like this, you were kind of just like, what are you doing, bro?
Nah, but that's because you're on the couch.
Yeah, but that's,
I've never even done that in my life.
you've
Like,
never done, that's where my head is at. It's just like,
I've
how
never
are you
had a
doing
desire
that?
to do that.
And I'm kind of beefing Tommy, bro. Like my fullbacks were like shaped up yesterday and we cancelled, you know, so. I'm kind of like.
What happened?
Wait, what?
No, where we were supposed to.
I had a haircut yesterday. And now, like Trent has gone.
Okay, I get you.
Pushed up a little bit.
Pushed up a little bit. Like,
Boys,
Trent
boys,
has gone
there's one time I had a trim. It was recent anyways. I had a trim. It was for the next day, and I went to the gym the morning. I sweated a little bit.
And you saw black streaks?
Come on, bro, you're doing too much now.
No,
bro.
I'm asking.
But like the fullbacks, I was like, damn, I don't know what to do. I had to do a cap for the event, bro.
Hold on, you know when you get a haircut, do you shower and wet your hair the next day?
If you're getting that dye, why you showering for?
I won't wet my hair for at least 3 days.
That's
keep
what
it as fresh as possible.
you don't need the
Yeah,
dye.
you're
grand,
Luke Shaw is staying beside Martinez.
Yeah, like you're
Martin
strong.
is
Your
strong,
back four is strong.
Your back four, your fullbacks are listening to the manager.
Yeah. Now, Smiley Flippin sent me 2 people on Saturday. The first one is first one's a popular person, anyways. I'm not gonna, you know
Like
him well.
in Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just like Smiley didn't even send me the guy's face. He just sent me a screenshot of forehead.
I'll show you.
And he goes, guess who? He goes, no doubt.
I'll show you.
That is rude, man.
I'll show you. It was bad, boys.
Oh, how do I know who that is? That's crazy.
You know,
That's crazy.
He goes, fullbacks, and then he goes. So those are like in football. Yeah, the defensive line is four players, and if they're all like they're supposed to all be in line, and when
your hairline all in line.
that's 4 straight line.
No.
But if the fullbacks are pushing up,
It leaves
the last 2 here. So the last 2 are here.
So the centre backs is. For me, the centre backs are here. But now Trent is now. You're not listening to me.
It's gallivanting.
Yeah, you're not listening to me. Luke Shaw is actually a bit more. He's listening
all
a
right.
bit, but he's looking at Trent and he's like, "Where you going?"
I told him a little bit.
Automatically, he's just pushing as well.
Right, but then there was this guy.
Would you go Torgy if it got down to it?
I don't think it's that bad yet.
If it got down to it, because you can reverse it now with minoxidil and.
Oh, yeah, how's that going for you, David?
Which one?
So which one?
No,
I
but
haven't been using it.
you need to use the roller and minoxidil.
Okay,
Yeah. But like, then
I probably would.
he sent me another guy who, like, bro, it's not back 4.
Yeah.
Like,
He's playing with Pep. Halfway line.
Like, it's like, no, Smiley, I don't even think he has defenders, bro. I think it's just midfielder strikers. Bro, he starts here.
That team is deformed.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's crazy.
crazy.
I think the problem with because people are saying, I saw a TikTok where it's just like, oh, the trims aren't lasting as long these days. I actually think we're just getting older. And
Yeah, I think I feel like our hairlines
hairlines
are
are just pushing.
Yeah.
The young bucks are
Bro,
so good.
I need a haircut every like maybe 8 to 10 days now.
Yeah, me is
You're
every 7
alright,
days.
bro.
Every 7 days. Even if it was up to me, every 2 days.
Bro, I've recently been getting haircuts every like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
You might get for free though, innit?
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Jay Blends.
Yeah.
Snow, where's your head up, bro?
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Goodie.
We're both trophy-less.
If United
Well,
win,
what
If United win, that's a crazy. That's
if
so
United
crazy.
win on the weekend, did United have a better season than Arsenal?
No, I
don't think so.
I don't think we can say it this year.
I
I
don't
think we
think
could
so.
said it. We could have said it last year.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
If United
you man
win-
finish, finish below us.
If United win,
That's bad.
If United win, they had a better season than Arsenal.
They didn't. They didn't.
They did. If they did, I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah.
If they did, you'll look back at 2024 and you'll be like, United won a trophy.
Arsenal nothing.
Arsenal
Yeah.
nothing. The league,
pushed-
the,
they
the-
pushed
the time, the
City
time that,
close.
the time that Leicester finished first, who finished second?
Who finished second?
I don't
Arsenal,
know.
was it? It was Arsenal, yeah.
Was it Arsenal?
I think so.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. That you don't care about who
You don't-
finished
you don't
second.
care who
You don't
finished
care about
second.
finished second.
But I remember there was a time, 2015, 2016, Arsenal were winning, stacking up a few FA Cups. I still remember
Man,
that.
the most like Arsenal's trophy cabinet just bare FA Cups.
Yeah.
No European pedigree, no nothing.
And the league is.
We're done, yeah?
Left. Yeah, I have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes. Anyways, yeah, Arsenal, man. You man are talking as if you're Real Madrid. You're just back after how many years? 20 years? Cool down. Okay,
Yeah.
cool down.
They're not even really back like that. Too.
Like you're playing good football.
Win first.
But there's no evidence of your good
Yeah,
football. No
yeah,
evidence.
Yeah. Win first, bro.
How about
Where's your
you?
head up?
Me? Same old, bro. Flipping. Yeah. What's upcoming? Not really upcoming really in my life at the moment. Just consistent, same old. Yeah. No, I'm actually fresh. I'm actually trying to think of anything exciting. Nothing exciting me right now.
OC tour?
That's in July.
Social night tomorrow.
Social night tomorrow. So
But
yeah,
this comes out on Wednesday. Anyways.
yeah. So yeah, just a few stuff. But yeah, what about you, bro?
Same. I have nothing to complain about.
Yeah,
I'm excited for gym, but that's it.
You man
That's
still,
life,
still,
that's
still
life
going
now,
hide?
isn't it?
yeah,
Still going hide?
yeah, 100,
Yeah.
100. In there every morning. Trying to eat better now, like way better. I try to be like
it's a
very
mental
strict.
thing
It's
now.
very hard though. Yeah.
It's a mental thing now.
Well, anyways, Lee, thank you for coming back on, man.
100%.
Anticipated. People have been asking for a long time for this, so
I swear, bear man in OC every Tuesday.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Get
bro.
Lee back on,
Get
get
Lee
Lee
back
back
on.
on.
Yeah,
So you're back.
I'll be back again soon. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
All right, love. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the good
In a bit.
stuff. See you in a bit, guys.